Yo, yo, Josue Alberto. I'm gonna crash out today. Dudes need to leave me alone. What are you talking about? Who's not leaving you alone? Talk to me. What up? Velizar, какво става, бе? Какво става? Знаеш ли боксерката Джоана? Тя има някаква африканско име има. Последното име е африканско. Знаеш ли? Тя е българка боксерка. Professional. I'm in the building. What the fuck happened in Minneapolis? Good Lord. Did something else happen? What happened? Usual suspects? What? You tell me. I'm not. Tell me what it is. Present. What's up, fruitcake? They're just jokes, baby. It's true. Saludos. Yeah, I know Ike Ibiabuchi won. I'm aware of that. Marco, I said it yesterday. Bud Sexual is getting crazier by the day. That tech guy. Now, he was drunk. All jokes aside, I'm not even trying to be funny. He was sauced like a bowl of Alfredo. Like, he was sauced like a bowl of fettuccine. Sauced. Tech is definitely sauced. I'm just saying. Sauced like a brand new bottle of Worcestershire. Sauced. That dude is sipping more syrup than Aunt Jemima. That dude is sipping more syrup than the 3-6 Mafia. That dude is sipping on more scissor than the 3-6 Mafia. And that's a fact. 2 gone, 17 injured. What happened? There was a shooting in a Catholic school? Son of a bitch. Another one? Good Lord.
What's going on, Marco?
These guys telling me this depressing ass news. You heard about it? There was some shooting, I guess?
Yeah, I heard about it, but I didn't look into it too much.
I don't want to look at any negative shit. I don't do it.
Yeah, it just seems like it's like you wake up and you see the news that, it kind of ruins your mood.
It's fucked up. I mean, and that, like, I didn't say with my son. I don't know if you heard about it. So it makes me feel a little less annoyed at the school. They take like any kind of gun violence in schools very seriously, even if it's something. So, and that happened when my son said something that wasn't even. It was like ambiguously might have been something like that, but it wasn't. And they like went through all this shit, and I was just like, but then shit like this happens, and you're like, well, okay, I guess they got to take everything serious. He needs help, Marco. Yeah, man. It was 11 a.m. Matter of fact, he's in Texas, I believe, and it's Texas. Aren't you guys an hour behind me? So it was 10 a.m. He was drunk. So that's pretty early. Yeah. Trill working the wheel. Trill working the wheel. The fuck does that mean? What's up, Chris? So how old? What school did this happen? Was it a middle school, high school? What was it? It has to be a high school. You don't see middle school kids doing that kind of shit, do they? You'll be flying to Texas. What's there to do? I don't know, man. Depends where you're going. Fun Truck, where are you located?
In the Bay Area, California.
Bay Area, okay. Oh, shit. You're like the third Bay member in the community. CJ's there. E-Rock is there. Mo is up there as well.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
A lot of Bay Areas.
The
Minneapolis.
Yay area.
The gay,
Minneapolis.
the gay area.
Not the gay.
The Catholic
the
school.
Yay. The Yay area.
The gay area?
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
they call it.
man.
The Yay area.
So
That's how they
8-year-old kid and a 10-year-old kid were gunned down. The gunman came through the window. 17 others, including 14, were injured. Who's the dude who did it?
How many died?
2, and then 17 injured. So it was a fucking middle school. Who did it?
Yeah, who's the shooter?
Let me see.
Too many guns, man.
Yeah, right?
It's a sissy society now, man. It's ridiculous.
I know. That's why I don't
Back
like
in the
guns. But
no,
why do you open
back in the
carry,
day,
dude?
you knew who the gangsters were. You knew who had a gun, and they wasn't just flashing it. You could still get a fair one. You know, shooting would be over something major. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to do something to a child or mess up some money in the game.
I'm gonna stop
Right
looking
now,
into it. I don't think
it's
they're
like
given.
Batman.
I don't think they're given any information on the shooter. So it's not a child then. It's some dude came in through the window. So that doesn't actually strengthen my son's case. Like it was some dude who came in through the window. That's just a sick fuck. They said some dude came in through the window. Guys, in the chat, if you know different, that's what I just read briefly. I don't like reading too much into it because it's depressing. Shooter's 20 years old.
20-year-old.
Oh. So he obviously didn't go to school there.
Or
Wow.
maybe he did and came back on some vengeful.
And I mean, 10 years later, probably not. Maybe though. Maybe.
Depends on if it was. You know how some of them priests be acting over there.
Yo, Alan
think,
in that picture looks like he is definitely approving me for a home mortgage. Look at him. 1,000%.
I think all of these shootings in the United States says a lot about society here, because it really doesn't happen much in European countries, and anywhere else really in the world. Strictly just kind of to the United States.
My family's from Bulgaria, and I never heard of a shooting there ever.
And if it is like some sort of terroristic attack. This is like domestic terrorism in the United States. Probably going to continue happening because people get recognition. The school shooters, like the Columbine shooters, became famous, and they made documentaries and movies about them. And so,
people like that. They don't care if they die; they'll just live on forever in their eyes.
Yeah. What's the word? A martyr?
Yeah.
A martyr.
Martyr. Yeah.
Martyr.
Well,
Columbine is not too far. Well, it's far from. I'm in Montbello right now, but even like the Joker, his apartment is up the street from where I'm at right now. And the cinema where he shot up is not too far from here. He called himself the Joker. He was dropout.
You're talking about the
he shot up
shooter in the movie theater who shot the
Oh, that fucking guy. Yeah. Okay, I remember.
Yeah, we're here in Colorado, so that's where all that happened at. And we get weird stuff like that all the time, but some kid done lost his marbles, and you getting a hold of mama's gun or daddy's gun, who didn't secure the damn gun in the first place or gave you the lock to it. And you go to school on, I'm tired of this teacher, and I'm tired of. I'm gonna end it all.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is going, man. I'll tell you, ever since COVID too, man, people have been snapping, or just like suffering severe shit, like mental shit. Everybody to some extent, everybody that I know since COVID is going through something. And it's hard not to. Like, look at the world right now. Look at America. There's a huge inflation. Mad people are like, I'm a business owner. My shit's struggling. Like, everybody's under tremendous stress. So, hopefully they say that when things like COVID happen, they say it takes around 5 years for the world to recover. And we're at year 5 now. So hopefully we'll start moving into a recovery. Because,
well, we're about to go to World War.
Well, right. Who knows what's going to happen, but hopefully not.
That probably ain't going to happen. Hopefully Taiwan and China can squash it, but Taiwan and China will probably start this America will jump in to assist, and Russia may backs. This is going to be crazy for a minute.
Jackie,
And this is why I thought
there
the
was a
move
school
Trump made with these
shooting.
tariffs was the dumbest ever.
Jackie, some 20-year-old kid snuck through the window into a Catholic school, a middle school, and killed 2 kids and injured 14. Just started popping off, and then killed himself. I don't know why or what, and he wasn't a student there, obviously, because he's too old. Recession every 8 years. Recession's one thing, Alan. This is fucking inflation. This is like,
Yeah, this is crazy.
I remember a bag of 99-cent Doritos, literally a couple of years ago. That shit's $2.99 now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You seen that too? I'm like, unbelievable. I went, God, everything's so expensive. And then you wonder why, like, small business owners like myself are getting fucked, because people are cutting everything out. And only companies like Amazon and these
Well, the wage
major.
is not higher.
What's that?
Yeah, just what you said. I said the wage is not higher, and the companies like us, smaller startup companies, we don't earn enough to try to employ anybody. So then we have to do it all on our own. Different things of that nature start to happen. Unless you start taking your household earnings and putting it into the business, and really,
Yeah,
it's a difficult process
exactly.
right now.
Exactly. Damn, Koki, 450. Nah, chill. I was just in. I go to the city all the time. It's not 450. Gatorade's like
Yeah, about
250.
$4.50. It's like $4.50 out here. Sometimes it's $5.99, depending on which gas station you hit. I'm like, y'all crazy, right?
I might
But
move
can
to
I just say
Canada.
something? Like
I'll
with
drink
all
some
of the
Go
water.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, with like all of the craziness and the economy not doing too well, what I do look forward to are honestly amazing nights of fights. And I have a group of friends that I hang out with, and we watch fights on a Saturday. They either the UFC or boxing, because I'm a UFC fan as well. My like favorite time of the week is watching them Saturday and talking to a friend that I maybe, or a new friend, just reciting old fights, going over stats, just bullshitting, and it's sort of like conversations like this that kind of keep your mind off of what all of the bullshit's going on.
Yeah. No, absolutely. That's a fact. That is a fact. And yeah, this, being fight fans, it's like most people don't like fight sports. I've realized, like, all my life, being a boxer, and most people don't like it or don't care or don't know. Like, all my years, the only 3 names that everybody will know is Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, and maybe now like Floyd or so. But like, that's all people.
Pacquiao.
Maybe. I mean, Ali and Tyson are really the only names that everybody knows, even people who've never watched a day of boxing.
Yeah, I've actually been thinking about this topic a lot because I've been sharing my passion with my partner, and I tell her, like, fighting is unlike any other sport. It's like a movie. It's a movie that no one knows the script to, except everybody gets to see it play out on a Saturday night. And you'll see something new every single time you watch a boxing fight. Either a referee fucking up, Tank taking a knee, someone getting knocked out,
True.
and it's like I said, it's a movie that you look forward to. So there's anticipation, and no one knows the script.
That's true. That's true. That's why, like, when people go into all this, like, predictions, and they hold so much on their prediction, like, about, it's like so goofy because you never know what's going to happen. Like, yeah, you could make an educated guess, but
Yeah.
but holding your self-worth, like, some people get so worked up if they're wrong or if they're right about a prediction to a fight. It's like, you don't know what's going to happen. That's why I stick to analysts. I love analyzing what already did happen.
Yeah, I like to share my opinion for sure, but I also don't like to bet unless they're my close friends and they're like, $5 or $10 bets, because I don't want to be stressed when watching a fight. I'm truly watching as a fan.
There you go. Same shit. I refuse to bet for that exact reason, because I love upsets and I don't want to have that taken away. My wife knits.
Big upset.
Yeah, right. My wife knits. I love boxing. She knows a lot about it just because of me. It's so weird. Yeah, I mean, my wife knows a little bit of. My wife knows because she'll, like, walk by and hear me doing this shit, but she doesn't really. Can't wait for the 13th. Yeah. Boxing was ranked #1 most difficult sport to
When I
become
put on
successful.
my microphone, is it chopping y'all up?
No, you sound okay.
Okay.
The LDBC, yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true. Easy to go pro and coke. Yeah, it is easy to go pro. Yeah, I never bet on my life either. Never. Ever. I refuse. I like boxing.
See, I
It's
have
funny.
deja vus. And when I have deja vus, like I told you, I said, Berlanga, see, the first night I had the dream, he got dropped twice. That's what I told you. The second night I had the dream, that's what made me want to change it. I said, he actually got dropped 3 times in the second dream, but I couldn't tell if the ref was going to let him go or not. That's live here on your channel.
Mm,
But other deja vus I've had have happened on my Supreme Striking channel.
mm.
Clarissa Shields fight, I predicted, I seen the whole thing, and it played out just like that. And so did the Triple G Canelo fight. So
Yeah,
it's when I get the deja vus, they're pretty spot on. It just
right.
depends on how it's going to play out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with a couple of the LDBC guys. Obviously, I don't agree with. We don't have the same views on a lot of things, but I'm cool with them. But yeah, no, they ride hard for whoever that they're representing. So,
Yeah,
haha. I also had a
Blue
dream.
Blood, and some of the cats over there, they do their thing.
Thanks, Dwayne. Boom. Look at that. That was when he was king. Shane got me that shirt.
Hey,
Shane sent me
Marco,
that shirt. What's up?
do you have a different boxing tee for every day of the week, bro? You have the most boxing t-shirts I've ever seen anybody
I
wear.
think I do. Well, like, so a mix of like my man Shane, who's he's a friend of mine in real life. I've known. He sent me a pack of like 6 of them, just as a gift. I get a lot of free shit from people who watch, me on Instagram or here or whatever. So I get that. So it's not just that I buy them because I would buy them anyway, but I get a lot of them sent to me as well. So that's partially the reason why I have so many. I even got long sleeve. I love the boxing long sleeve joints
Mhm.
because when it gets colder out. I don't know. You guys in the Bay don't have to worry about the weather getting cold. Actually, you do. It gets chilly there, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
It gets chilly. So yeah. So I have I like my long sleeve ones better. Those are cool. But yeah, I'd love to get I buy a lot of Roots of Fight shit. I'd love to get
Yeah, they're cool.
sponsorship. Yeah, they're pricey, but it's good. I was a wrestler for 4 years. Damn, Koki. This dude's a wrestler, fighter. I got my ass whooped. Yeah.
I'm about
People
to step
deleted that
off,
shit.
y'all. Here come my guy with his paperwork.
All right.
Salute in the chat.
Peace out. Bug on stop. Canelo may
Hey,
delete this. Yeah. He might.
Peace out, brother.
Peace out. Haha, Kobe.
Marco, can I go off on the lack of exciting fights or notable names on the undercard that I've been
Sure.
thinking about?
Sure.
Yeah, so you don't have a draw or a star that you can tell casual fans or bring your friends together to be like, we need to watch this fight. The two fights, the co-main event and the Mbelly one, are ones that I'm not going to watch it. And unless they're exciting fights, I'll watch the highlights after the fact, but not going to like carve out the time to watch it be there
Right.
during the prelims.
Right.
And I think
Real quick, Dwayne, I absolutely would. DM me or email me right here, and I'll tell you where to send them if you want to do that. Go ahead, Fun Trump.
yeah, it's a shame. There should have been some stars like Carmel, Moten, some up and comers, Abdullah
Well,
Mason.
they're doing a weird like 3-day. You saw that? They're
Yeah, they
doing
announced the fights and nobody's of like notable
Not
notoriety.
Oshaki Foster. What's his name? The one I only recognize one name. Jaleel Hackett. That's the only one I recognized.
And even then, it's still not a really big draw. There's a lot of young names that have some popular that are very popular right now. You don't have any of them.
Yeah, for sure. What's up, Ken? Yeah, no, for sure. It's weird how they're not stacking the card up, but
That's one aspect. Rather, you have how unorganized it is. Initially, they announced it on a Friday, then they changed the date to a Saturday. Things are coming out last minute, and Turkey's kind of like Dana White being the promoter, having a John Anik, the UFC commentator, as the play-by-play guy. In boxing, it's just sort of like a weird shift. Don't you think it'd be some established old school boxing panelist
You would
or
think.
whatever.
Yeah.
And so, and then you have Dana White promoting, and I think he was the one promoting the Irish guy who's going to fight the co-main event. What's his name? Callum Smith.
Mm-hmm.
He was promoting him in Fight Pass or his fight league, and he was maybe getting like 20,000 views per fight. Now all of a sudden he's launched into a co-main event. Granted, he does have probably the skills, but it just kind of doesn't seem like this would be this fight of the century, and a good co-main event,
Right.
to push it up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know why they're doing that, but up to this point, he's been really stacking those cards like an IHOP order. So
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it's a financial thing. I mean, although we went over the kind of money that the kind of funding that they get annually, and it's in the billions, 35 billion. They got. I don't know if you heard me say the stat before. Turkey is awarded by the Saudi Arabian Entertainment Association 35 billion per year.
Yeah, I don't know if you know too much outside of what other he's doing. He's doing some sort of like tennis leagues. He brings comedians out.
Comedy. I saw that. I'm in the comedy business. I saw all that. Yeah, but still, 35 billion is going to cover all that.
No, right.
Because even a comic, like I don't think one comic, you could bring out Chappelle. He's not getting the same money that Canelo's going to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way Chappelle's getting 200 million for a set. So,
couple million though.
Maybe a couple, right? So that's what I'm saying. If the boxing is probably the majority of that shit, I would guess.
No, I think it's a lack of organization, and whoever's sort of leading that is not doing a good job, maybe. But you'd wish it'd be better.
You consult for the Laugh Factory? Consult what exactly? I'm in the comedy business, Alan. I'm about to get out of it, but I'm in fintech. What's fintech? I have no idea what that is. Highlight of my day, Marco live stream. I'm recovering from surgery. Oh man, that sucks. What surgery you got? What's going on? You laid up in bed or what's happening? I had 2 foot surgeries. I was born with flat feet, and it to the point where it was giving me a lot of pain, lower back, like it was fucked up. So I ended up getting a surgery for it when I was like 31, I believe.
Whoa.
Or 33.
What?
Because before that, when I was young, they had a surgery, but it was a whole foot reconstructive thing where I'd be off each foot for a year. So I'm like, that's not happening. But then they came up with it's a little titanium implant they put in now, which corrects it quick. So I had that done. But point being, I was off both feet 2 weeks at a time, and that sucked. Like just being fucking laid up, not doing shit. So, septor hinoplasty. What the fuck does that mean? Is that a nose? Because I know a rhinoplasty is a nose. Now I gotta look this up. Septor hinoplasty. I'm gonna say something to do with the nose. Yep, it's the nose. Both. Oh, so it's a deviated septum. Okay, so you basically got the deviated septum. Did you do it because you want to get your nose smaller? Because a lot of people do that. Curating? I don't know what that means, Alan. What are you curating? You booking shows? What the fuck does curating mean? Speak English. I don't know what that means. Anyway, any news on where Top Rank is going to go? No. I don't even know. Like, do you think people don't want Top Rank, or you think they're having a problem finding a new home, or you think they already got one locked? They're just not telling. Because I assume they would have told us because their contract is done. I assume if they had something, they would have announced it forthwith. Damn. Okay, well, I'm glad you. Yeah, that's a fucked up surgery. Must be a lot of sinus pain. Top Rank is dead and being carried by 2 guys.
Hey, Marco, do you have a prediction on the Canelo Crawford?
No.
Not yet.
50-50. I mean, how, I had Canelo winning at first before I met the guys in
And
person.
you still lean that way, maybe.
It's hard. It's
If you
hard
had to pick
tell.
one, if you had to pick one.
I can't. I
Yeah.
can't. I don't know. Like
50-50.
Canelo has a couple of the advantages in size and experience, but Bud has never looked really vulnerable. I guess maybe Canelo slightly because he's fought at this higher weight as a pro numerous times where Bud never has. So that's the only advantage I could think of. It's
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think it's gonna
Canelo's
be
done it time and time again from 168 pounds. This will be
and
Crawford's.
75 twice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's going to come down to the chin. You know, Crawford likes exchanging in the middle of the ring, and Canelo's going to probably get hit. But when he does, he's going to throw some shit back, and it's going to. I don't think Crawford has a chin.
He might not have the chin, and he might not have the rib cage, the liver, the kidneys. Like, what if he attacks his body?
Here's another thing too. I've been watching a lot of Crawford's fights when his arms are extended a lot of the time when he's getting hit. You know, Canelo's more of a high guard turtle shell with all of his muscles and his traps in his back, helping along with that iron chin.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Like Beeful landed maybe less than 5 solid punches in that 12 round fight. I'm talking.
Yeah, he didn't land that many solid, but he definitely outthrew him.
Yeah.
Do you know who Bud is main sparring partner? Yes, it's Lester. I thought.
Yeah.
He's saying it's not.
Lester, that's a good. He's got a good high guard sort of style, very similar body build to Canelo.
I don't want to put too much stock. I mean, Crawford is older than Canelo. People don't realize that.
And people say that Crawford's old. I mean, Canelo's old in experience, but he's been getting a lot of money. And one thing about Canelo, he's been putting a lot of effort into his recovery. He's been doing the ice baths. He's had a professional chef, and he really doesn't get out of shape too often between fights because he fights twice a year. So he's not ballooning up and coming back down. You know, Crawford's in activity. He's fighting once a year for the last 5 years. I think that's another key important information into this fight.
Maybe. So wait, Jackie, you're picking Bud? I thought you were picking Canelo. I forget.
No, she's got Canelo 100%.
See Canelo forced to disengage versus Floyd. Well, you can't really compare Floyd because he's one of the greatest ever, and Bivol, who's a 6 foot something, 175 pounder to Crawford. But okay. And the worst way is skull draw, but nobody answers how to shut down Bud's offense except the puncher's chance. That's true. I mean, Madrimov shut his offense down pretty well. Crawford is older, but Canelo is older boxing years. Well, yeah, but Koki, maybe, but I guarantee you they've been fighting the same amount of time, maybe Bud longer because of amateur. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, pro is different, but you're still picking up mileage either way because you're doing the same amount of sparring. So I think it's equal. I still think Bud probably has more mileage. Appreciate you, David. Gracias. It's Chino Rodriguez, the main sparring partner for Bud. Who the fuck is Chino Rodriguez?
Yeah, who's that? I've never heard of
Rodriguez. Let's see. Chino Rodriguez. Oh, the dude. Oh, shit. This dude. The dude in that famous video. Hold on, I'll show you right now. That's that. We've all seen this video. Remember this? This dude? You've seen that video, right? The black guy's like talking to someone. He has no idea who he's fucking talking to. And this guy's just laughing.
Yeah.
So that guy looks like Triple G to me, by the way. It's him. So that's his main sparring partner as well.
I don't know if is that right?
That's what David says. I mean, he looks different there, by the way. It doesn't look like him. These two pictures all look different, but that's what he's saying. You sure about that, David? Is you show?
But another thing that I've noticed too is that I really don't like how closer to the fight we get, the more racist takes have gotten for
Mm.
the Crawford and Canelo. It's like you can't pick Canelo without being a racist, and vice versa.
Are you Hispanic?
Yeah,
You are. Well, what, if you don't mind me asking, what exactly?
Mexican.
Mexican. Okay. Yeah, you're like Iraq. You got that like Spaniard Mexican thing going on a little bit, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That shit is the dumbest shit was when they were like, "Oh, a black guy can't help another black guy beat like with boots shouldn't." That's so ridiculous. It's
Hey,
all.
Marco.
What's up, man?
For me, I've been saying when I heard that Boots was working with Canelo, I think this is more. I think this helps Boots more than it helps Canelo, to be honest. Because if it's true that Boots is going to fight Virgil, I think him fighting, sparring and training with Canelo helps him for the Virgil fight. In my honest opinion, you guys agree?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think they should have dug up fucking Triple G and had him spar Boots to get him ready for Canelo, but Triple G is probably too old now.
Yeah, and to me, there's a double standard. Like, no, not a double standard for me. I've said this multiple times too. There's I like that Crawford is doing this, but in my logical mind, I feel this is a mistake. Canelo's naturally a bigger guy.
I'm listening.
Canelo's naturally a bigger guy, and I'm not saying he hasn't knocked out anybody, but that's his natural weight class. I like that Bud's doing this, but there's weight classes for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is, some of these guys regularly drop 30 pounds, 40 pounds every camp. That's what I'm hearing. I never did that, but I was never at that level. And then
I wouldn't say that's a little stretch. 30 to 40 pounds, yeah. And the UFC, they do
maybe
that.
Maybe 10, 15.
Yeah, so in boxing, even in the amateurs, you're probably losing no more than 5 pounds.
Amateurs is different, right? But as a pro,
yeah, but so it all starts there because in the UFC, you're losing 20 to 25 pounds. Like those middleweights are weighing at 205, 205 the night of the fight.
They're a heavyweight in boxing.
What are the rules in UFC? When are the weigh-ins?
Day before.
Yeah, I don't like that. I just like that. I really like same-day weigh-ins. Telling you, man, when we had same-day weigh-ins, it's also when we had only one belt, and it's also when the heavyweight champion of the world was the most recognizable and loved figure in sports.
I think that's what Turkey's trying to do, I mean, I don't know about the same-day weigh-in, but sort of unify the sport. He's getting a lot of inspiration from the UFC, and I think that's why he's bringing Dana White aboard.
I think, and I think he's going to use Dana White for all of his positive attributes. I think he's not going to take on his negative, like the cheapness. And I don't know much about UFC, but this is just what I hear, that he's super cheap and blah, blah, blah.
He doesn't pay the fighters.
Turkey has shown us so far that he's the opposite of cheap. So,
we need to balance. For me, I want to balance with the promoter. I don't want them to be cheap, but I don't want them to overpay a fighter who really... I understand these guys are getting punched in the face, and they're getting as much money as they want, but when they haven't really proved that they've earned those big paydays, it doesn't make sense to be paying them that much.
True. Iraq, appreciate you, my man. Extra crispy 5-piece. Ooh, 2 down, 8 to go. Canelo is undefeated at 68.
Because he hasn't fought anybody.
He's undefeated at 47, too. Just not 75 and 54.
Yeah, and he's undefeated because he hasn't fought. He didn't want to fight Benavidez. He didn't want to fight any of the young guys. He avoided the young guys in that division.
Hold on, Anthony. I think, as CJ says, you're pouring way too much Alfredo sauce on it. He fought everybody up until he decided to avoid Benavidez. Now that is a duck of biblical proportions. Agreed. But let's not forget all he did before that.
Yeah.
I'm a Canelo fan. Am I being too harsh on him?
No, I was about to say I'm a big Canelo fan too. And even in his past fights, sometimes I missed the fights that were non-competitive, and I know they were going to be non-competitive. Like, it's annoying to to be in his prime and not fighting a fucking competitive fight.
Right. All right. I'm gonna read this because I have to, but I don't like it. That's not nice, Iraq. What is this, Koki? What's this link you put in? Jackie hit every boxing event live. MGMS regard. What? Oh, Jackie, have you ever been to live shows at whatever? Chino is 1000% the main sparring partner. How the fuck do you know, Dave? Talk to us. I believe you. Just how? How do you know? What's up, Shelton? Super quiet.
Is that, I don't know if that's
I'm
a
just
good
listening
partner.
to
That's
you
just somebody
guys,
to beat
man.
up on.
I'm listening. I'm listening to you guys. You know, you guys got some interesting takes. My man Anthony, I've been knowing him for a while. Only person he really ducked was Benavidez. I mean, you can't count Maul Charlo because Maul Charlo ducked himself.
Yeah, and you know, and it was a huge. We haven't seen ducking like that since the likes of Riddick Bowe 3-point
Sugar Ray
shooting.
Leonard ducking Aaron Pryor.
Riddick Bowe
Sugar Ray Leonard
3-point
ducking Aaron
shooting
Pryor.
that belt into the garbage can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Shelton,
Yeah.
this is coming from the reason why I'm saying this is according to like the Charlo brother that's at middleweight that everybody, his fans say that Canelo ducked it, avoided him at middleweight his whole career and stuff like that.
I mean,
Well, you got to understand this. You got to understand this, Anthony. Charlos together, they did a pay-per-view together. Both Charlos, they only got like 70,000 views. There was no reason to fight those guys.
Canelo has fought.
Charlo, look at Big Charlo. Big Charlo never fought a champion in his division. And he never fought a champion.
Really,
Ever.
the only fighter that I'll say in recent times who has a pattern of avoiding is Tank. Like, he has a pattern. He's one of the only ones who has not fought any of his competitors.
Devin Haney.
And you can prove that statistically because on average he's a minus 1,400 favorite on average.
That's interesting. I mean, that could also be because Mike Tyson was probably the same
did
shit.
did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said, Marco?
What'd
Did
say?
you hear what I said, though, Marco? This dude had the middleweight championship, the WBC middleweight championship of the world. He had it for 5 years. And never fought anybody in the division.
Canelo?
Never. I'm talking about Charlo, Maul.
Charlo, yeah. Well, Charlo was fucking, he was inactive half the time.
Did he avoided? Did he? Wasn't Andrade calling him out the whole time he was in that division?
He avoided Andrade. He avoided Munguia. He didn't fight anybody at middleweight. Nobody.
Johnnebeck too.
None of them.
Yeah, I mean,
ever.
But Tank is the only one that I would.
He wanted a Canelo fight, but he could never get a Canelo fight because he was always drunk or in jail, so he couldn't get a Canelo fight.
Yeah, I mean,
would you say Haney avoided people?
No,
Haney didn't avoid nobody. The one thing you can't say about Haney is Haney don't duck. Haney ain't duck nobody.
All those guys didn't fight each other, and the only one who seems to have not even had talks was Tank. Like the rest, they sent offers. The Tank didn't even go nothing. No offers. No, he didn't talk with any of them. So, and to this day, they've all
Tank
fought
wasn't trying to fight anybody who had a chance of beating him.
Fought Loma.
Tank didn't want to fight anyone who had a chance of beating him. Nobody.
Hold on a second. Shakur fought Zepeda. Tank's the only one who never made a mega fight with anybody.
Maybe Teal a little bit at 135. He only fought
Teal fought Loma. Teal fought Josh Taylor. He was fighting,
The only 135 he fought was Loma. He didn't fight Haney. He didn't fight Ryan.
I don't think he was.
But he did fight Coleman. He did fight the guy. What's the guy in Japan?
Right, the tall guy. I forget his name.
he's the most accomplished.
He fought that guy. Yeah, Teal fought people at 135.
I wouldn't say, and you have to understand too, these fucking guys now are following Floyd's blueprint, which is this whole A-side, B-side shit. And because of their egos, they would rather walk away from a fight than take it. And you know how many fights have collapsed because, like, what? I got to go out second? Nah, I'm the A side. Fuck you. And then the fight collapses.
Here and if it wasn't for Turkey putting all the money up, none of these big fights would be happening right now.
Absolutely, Fun Truck. That's absolutely right. And he's the kind of guy, which is what I love, because when Canelo said, "I'll fight Benavidez for $200 million," Turkey wasn't involved yet.
Yeah,
he wouldn't have said that now because he knows Turkey was like, okay, here.
Yeah, to my earlier point about Turkey being sort of disorganized with this whole fight of the century, he is putting up the money for these fighters to even fucking entertain, and now you have people willing to fight each other. It's like
and Saudi Arabia is the American market in general for boxing is not willing to pay that much money for that. Like venues and stuff are not.
Who can afford it?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Who can afford it, Anthony? Who can afford it?
Everybody's illegally streaming. Nobody's paying for pay-per-views.
No, I'm not talking about pay-per-view or anything like that. I'm talking about the
I'm
venues.
asking you, Anthony. I'm asking you, what American promoter can afford to put up $200 million for one fight?
Maybe Bob Arum? Bob?
No. Netflix or YouTube.
No.
Netflix or YouTube, although they're not promoters.
And that's the problem. Like, so generally the way this works is a promoter has to have an advertiser, has to have a network. They have to get the money. But Turkey is using his own fucking money. So to him, it's like, I don't care if I stream this through my YouTube channel. I don't give a fuck.
No, don't do that, Marco. That's not what he said. Turkey said, I don't care about the money because it's not my money. It's their money.
Need to have any networks involved. Of course, he gets them because the fight is so popular, but he doesn't need to. Is my point. These other promoters need to.
Right. Yeah, he's getting his money straight from the Crown Prince, so he don't care. It's not his money. It's their money.
The oil. Yeah, it's from the oil. I should move to fucking Saudi Arabia.
Their money.
He
doesn't care.
They pay people to live in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
You know what? You get a salary just to live there.
Yeah, Turkey's partnered up with the guy who owns WWE, the TKO people.
Dana White, yeah.
No, not Dana White. Ari Emanuel. I don't
even know who that is.
He's a TKO. He's the guy who owns TKO.
I thought TKO was a company they just made together.
No. He's talking about the people that own WWE. They own the UFC. Though Turkey partnered up with those people. They bought it all. They bought all that shit.
I thought it was a brand. I thought that's the name of their new promotion company together.
That's the box. TKO is the new boxing promotion. But the people who own TKO, who Dana White works for, that's who he's talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting sick and tired of Eddie screwing up Bam's promotions. I'm to the point where I want him to move to Oscar. I want him to cancel his contract with Eddie.
How did he screw up Bam's promotion?
Yeah, I think he's doing a good job.
How did he screw up his promotion?
No. Instead of having Bam, I feel that it was a mistake. He should have been the main event in San Antonio instead of being the co-main event in Philly, where Boots is from. Bam should have been a main event in his own hometown. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by screwed up.
But Bam has already been a main event in his own hometown. He's trying to expand Bam's horizon.
Or have it be in Dallas or something.
How? He's trying to make him visible to a wider audience. Now people in Philadelphia know about Bam. Besides people in San Antonio. Because outside of Texas, nobody gives a shit about Bam.
What? You're crazy.
You got to get him out there so people can see him.
Or do it in California. Do the West Coast first.
Nobody knows that dude. Nobody knows Bam Rodriguez all over the place.
Tori's funny. I'm gonna raffle off the pen. I'm just kidding. That's funny. Speaking of raffle, those of you who don't know already, we're still taking raffles for these 8-ounce Pro Fight Grant gloves. 1998 original release, brand new, worth thousands on eBay. If you want to enter, chat, send $10 raffle for the raffle ticket to this PayPal or this Cash App with your name and specifying Grant gloves.
Are those black or gray?
Those are black.
Oh.
These are black. They're just old, but unused. You can see, where is it? Right there. You see the 8-ounce tag. See, this is all, totally white. Well, yellow because it's old, but yeah, these are original
Are
grants.
those yours, Marco? Somebody made those for you?
No. These were, I got these from a what's it called? Sponsor to raffle them off. No, these are original Grant gloves.
Okay.
These are the ones. These are one of the first ones ever released. Like back when Grant, I believe, opened.
I'll be sending it to you. It's $10, right?
$10 for one raffle ticket. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you tonight. I got, I'm an old motherfucker on the fixed income, so my money don't come till tonight.
No, I got you. I'm with you.
So Marco, do you prefer, when you box, did you prefer Grant or Everlast for your boxing gloves?
I didn't use Grant when I boxed because they were kind of a newish company. When I boxed, I would just do Ringside or Everlast.
Oh,
Grant was fairly new when you started boxing?
Not when I started. I started in
90s, yeah. Hell yeah.
1990 I started, but when I was, pro, I turned pro in 2000, so they were pretty new at that point.
Yeah, but Grant didn't come out to like 98, 99.
Really, when you box, unless unless you're a high level like Floyd or these, not anybody, the promoters give you gloves. When I was a club fighter, so I'm not sitting there being like trying them on like nope.
They just threw you some gloves and you put them motherfuckers on.
Yeah, right. Because I wasn't a big name. Yeah, you use what they give you. But when you're
right,
that's even in the contract with bigger names. What gloves you want to use? What gloves you want to use? Some dudes would be like, well, Grant gloves are more for punchers, or like, oh well, Reyes are more whatever. So yeah, Reyes are for punchers actually. Yeah, which just
and
means
you got to remember this too.
Is mostly.
You got to remember this too, Anthony. In America, here, right? In America,
I did.
It's hard to find people who actually know about anything under 135 pounds. Nobody really cares about the lower weights.
Yeah, because they feel
it's sad to say, but it's true.
It's a weird mentality when it comes to the lower divisions. They think these kids are the fighters are like children and stuff like. It's just Bam.
Well, that's what they look like. When you go to the fights, it look like two little boys and they're fighting each other. They're just small.
He says
that's what it looks
like Dave Chappelle, which I don't agree, but sounds like Eazy-E. I don't agree with either of those. You got the LA accent, but you don't sound like, you don't have Eazy-E's voice at all. I disagree. Disagree, but that's funny.
I knew Eazy-E personally. I knew that dude. He's from Kelly Park, Compton. I knew him.
I heard he
was Dave Chappelle, I would like to get to know him because he's a rich motherfucker.
I heard Eazy-E was cool.
But I knew Eazy.
Did you know
who?
Any of the
cool
other guys from?
He's a gangbang. Eazy was just a gangbang. That's all.
Did you know any of the other guys from NWA outside?
I had bumped into Cube a couple times.
Well, I don't know.
I knew Eazy personally because we kind of ran with the same circles. Cube, I bumped into him because he was out of the 111s. He wasn't from there, but he lived over there, so I used to see him a lot. But
you're
only Cube and Eazy, the rest of them dudes I didn't know too much.
Marco, you said you're a Big Daddy Kane fan?
Yeah, but I'm friends with him too. He's a huge boxing fan, so me and him talk boxing. We like text back and forth about boxing.
Yeah, you told me you'd be talking to Kane and shit.
Yeah.
You told me you'd be talking to Kane. So what Kane think about the Crawford fight? Who's Kane think about? Who's Kane got?
Great question. Let me see if I asked him. Let me check the last text. I don't know if we've talked about it just yet. I think we usually talk about fights before. Wait,
you only got 2 goddamn weeks, Marco. Only 2 weeks.
Old shit. Let me see. I'll show you.
And I think what hurts. I've talked to friends about this who are boxing fans. About the cards. What hurts the overall card is the main event hogs all the money. I understand why they do it, but you hurt the quality of the card on the undercard or the co-main event.
Yep.
Because the 2 main event fighters are hogging way too much money.
Boom. Me and Kane. There it is. See that, Shelton?
Wait a minute, it's booting up. I'm on mobile data right now. Oh, there you go. That's Big Daddy. Okay, I see you, Marco. You more than just a boxing head. All right. All right.
Come on now.
You actually go outside the house.
You're on that
Okay,
metro.
Marco.
You're on that metro. You're on that metro data, Shelton.
Yeah.
Kane needs to go.
Yeah, I'm on that metro data right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
you also you
Jackie,
actually go outside the house. Okay,
Jackie.
Marco, I get it. I like that.
Jackie, you should be ashamed of yourself. Big Daddy Kane is one of the founding fathers of hip hop. You should be ashamed. I know you're young.
Yeah, Big Daddy Kane is the man.
She's only like 30, but
Yeah, Big Daddy's the man.
Yup,
Jackie, you tripping?
see, Koki got it. Joe Rogan shaved his shit because of me. Did you hear what Onyx said recently? Fredro Starr goes, Michael Jordan shaved his head because of Onyx. I was like, no,
That dude is high. Tell that dude to stop smoking crack. Nobody even heard of that dude.
He shaved his head.
Michael Jordan shaved his head in 1988. Nobody even heard of Onyx
for
in
the same
1988.
reason we all do, because we're going bald. That's why
Because he was going bald.
Of course. Although Onyx initially
He shaved his head in 88.
There was a period in New York City in the early 90s where the bald head was like people would do it just for by choice, young kids, because it made people think that they're like more hardcore. Like shaving your head was like, no, I don't have pretty boy hair. I'm fucking. So there was a period when they were doing that.
I hate to say this. I hate to say this, Marco. You know why kids are shaving their heads in the hood? I want to be like Mike. Everybody wanted to be like Mike.
Not in New York City. But you know.
Yeah, but y'all had the Knicks. Y'all had Patrick Ewing and all that. Everybody else wanted to be like Mike.
You have to understand, when Mike started shaving his head, you know, the dope, the flat tops, the Gumbies, all those cool hairdos were in, so people were rocking those.
Right.
That's one thing, man. I wish if I was black, I would have a flat top in a fucking second. I might even Gumby my shit. I'm serious.
Marco's stupid. There's something wrong with you, Marco.
No, man.
You ever talk to somebody, Marco?
I put the line right here too.
You need to go talk to somebody, Marco. You need to go speak to someone, bro.
What's up?
You need to go speak to somebody, bro. You need to go talk to someone.
Yeah, exactly.
There's something wrong with you, bro.
KRS, not KRS Black.
Yeah, that's my favorite rapper. KRS-One is my greatest rapper of all time.
Anthony, where are you from again?
I'm from Florida. But my dad's youngest brother listened to all the old school hip hop when I was little.
And what are you in your 40s?
30s.
30s, okay. Plus we hated Mike.
I'm probably the youngest guy on this panel. I was born 1990.
I don't know. Fun Truck looks pretty young. I can't tell.
29.
20. Yeah, he's the youngest. Gotcha.
So Marco,
appreciate you. We need.
I need your advice, big dog.
What's up?
I need your advice. Marco.
I'm listening.
Do I put 100 or 200 on the knockout?
What knockout?
Who's gonna knock?
I was gonna go with 100, but do I put 100 or 200 on the knockout?
Mira, dígame. Who?
Canelo, of course.
Canelo getting knocked out?
Canelo, of course.
Getting knocked out or knocking him out?
I got 100. Right now, my plan is to put 200 on the win for Bud, just straight up win. 12-round decision.
Bud's gonna knock Canelo
and I got 100. I want to put 100 on the knockout. Should I put 100 on the knockout or 200 on the knockout?
Nobody's knocking Canelo out.
And I don't think Canelo's gonna knock Bud out. To be honest, because Bud,
I do not agree with you.
Because Bud likes tying people up like an octopus, and Canelo doesn't really.
I do not agree with you.
Bud doesn't.
I do not agree with you.
Let's bet on it then.
Canelo is getting knocked out.
Let's bet on it then.
Uh-oh. E-Rock is all here. E-Rock.
I am. I'm betting the sports book. I know they're gonna pay me. See, if I bet you, when it's time to pay, you go change your number. You go stop coming on YouTube, all that shit.
E-Rock, listen, Shelton. E-Rock has $1,000 down already through this channel, so he's not playing. He is not playing. Right. Look at him. Look at him. He's giggling like an evil mastermind.
I still got money out from the Spence Crawford fight. That motherfuckers can change their number and stop coming on YouTube, all that shit.
Yeah, the way we do it here, you guys send me the money first. I hold it, and then I pay you out. This way we know it's not going anywhere.
Oh, it's in the merch.
Yeah, we do it.
Oh, okay,
so that's
okay,
like,
okay. But what's your fee, Marco?
I just take 10%.
What's your fee?
10%. 10%. That's it.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
You about to
Do that?
disappear if you bet
Okay,
me.
that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Done.
Huh?
Whenever you're ready, because I know E-Rock is itching.
I might disappear.
Yeah,
Well, if he
He's
sends the
ready
money,
to bet.
he has to send the
I'm
money
ready.
now. Then it
Okay.
doesn't matter if he disappears.
let's do it.
Exactly. See, it don't matter if I disappear.
Yeah.
Man, let me think about it. Do I want to bet you the 100 in the knockout, or don't take
Typical.
the sports bet?
Typical.
Give me a bigger
Famous,
payout.
let me think about it.
Typical.
No,
Famous, let me think about it.
let me think about it. Let me think about it. Give me at least
Yeah.
24 hours. Goddamn, where am I going?
Okay.
You sound confident though. What
Can I
happened?
think about it for 24 hours? I mean, goddamn.
You can do whatever you want.
You sound confident though. What happened?
Yeah, the confidence drained a little bit.
Well, it's all good though.
I am confident. I told you I'm an old motherfucker on the fix. Look, do you see this?
Take your time. It's good.
What is that?
You see that?
What's that mean?
I gotta wait for the government to send me my money, bro.
What's Ranger? What is that?
Yeah, this shit is fucking fucked up.
I don't know. Why does your hat say Ranger? Because that makes Power Ranger cookie stupid.
That's fucked up. Oh shit.
I gotta wait for the government to send the paper, bro. So let me think about it.
All right, Brody. Sounds good.
Texas
sure.
Ranger. Yeah, he's in the house.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right,
tell you tomorrow. Tomorrow's what's tomorrow? Thursday? Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow. Be here tomorrow, Thursday. I'll give you my answer as soon as we come on. As soon as I check my bank
Yeah,
account first.
for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
you know the government has been shaky nowadays, Marco. You never know. They might stop veterans benefits.
nah, they won't do that. They
Yeah,
definitely won't.
whenever you're ready, you know I'm here.
Although I already got the notification. I got the notification. I just gotta make sure it hit the account first. Can't trust the government, man. You can't trust the US, bro.
What was Gamboa's reach? And he hurt Bud.
That was at 135, I think.
These motherfuckers. Oh, did you hear what happened today, brother?
Appreciate you, Shane. Yeah, we heard. Appreciate you, Shane. Thank you. Flat tops were smooth.
He what?
And I'm talking about something else. Marco, do you think you'll be more Marco?
Yes,
Who do you
it's
think will
crazy.
be more emotional if their guy?
What did he do to
loses?
Bud? What did that boy do? What did that boy do to Bud?
I think Bud fans will be more emotional. What do you guys think? I think Bud fans will be more emotional. Even though Canelo's less like I believe Canelo should be favored by a little bit because of the size.
Yeah, betting
no.
betting
No.
Canelo's
If Canelo loses, they finna go to the snack. They finna go to the steroids. They finna go to all that shit.
It's good.
I don't know.
You know that. Come on, Marco. You know that.
Canelo got more fans.
You know that, Marco.
Ryan,
If Canelo loses, they go on the steroids, snack. Canelo's old. Bud waited him out. They just go, every time Bud does something, they talk shit. It doesn't matter what he does.
I don't think Canelo's fan base, they don't seem to complain as much. Like when he lost to Bivol, you didn't hear a lot of like, yeah, they don't. I feel
because
like
it was a high.
Because
it
there was
high risk.
nothing to
It was a
fucking
big
say.
fight, so.
Hold on. But he lost to
People
Bivol. Everybody knows he
that
lost
thought
9-3,
Bivol
maybe
was
10-2.
it was a
He lost 9-3, maybe 10-2.
Hold on.
There was nothing to say.
Let E-Rock finish. Go ahead.
Hey, people that thought Bivol was just like a bum.
Go ahead, E-Rock.
Are crazy. So
he lost to Boo Boo.
no, Bivol.
Bivol.
Yeah, like people that thought Bivol was a cherry pick are crazy. Like I was so nervous for that fight. So
yeah. I don't know,
Hey Marco, could I cut in?
Yeah. Let me just say this: most Mexican fans that I've been around don't seem to be sore losers when they fight. Like you almost never hear excuses. You just hear like,
yeah,
it's what it is. Go ahead.
When Canelo,
Go ahead, my man. Go ahead.
When they announced Canelo was fighting Bivol, I knew Canelo was going to lose, and I knew that wasn't no cherry pick. People that said that was a cherry pick are not that educated on boxing, but I knew he was going to lose because Bivol has the wrong style for Canelo.
Thank you.
And to be honest,
thank you.
Bivol is just a more skilled boxer than Canelo. I was like, Canelo only got a puncher's chance in this fight. If he don't knock him out, he's losing this fight. I knew that was going to happen the day they announced that fight.
And the main thing, Bivol is just too fucking big. He's too big.
And that to me
It's not even
is
that.
exactly
He's way more skillful. That's it.
That's what happened. So I think Canelo got gassed with high octane after beating Kovalev, right? So he says, "Oh, well, so
yeah."
But when he lost to Bivol, he realized, "Oh shit, size matters," and that's why he doesn't want to fight Benavidez. I feel like he's like, "Nah."
Canelo.
If you
Canelo
watch
fans,
that fight, Canelo was getting off on Bivol.
Let me say.
But the shot was not having the same effect because the guy is too fucking big.
Canelo fans, they're willing to, no disrespect to the Canelo fans, but they're willing to argue and fight to death that Bivol only won that fight because he was bigger. Pause. But actually, he just outskilled Canelo.
No, it's all skills at the end of the day. So.
But they're willing to argue that, he was just bigger. But he didn't really use his size that much in that fight. I mean, there were moments that helped him, of course, but it was mostly just him outworking and outskilling Canelo. That's how he won.
Yeah.
Canelo had the disadvantage at every point in that fight. There was nothing Alvarez could do to win that fight. A bigger guy, a younger guy, a stronger guy, a better guy. There was nothing he could do. Nothing.
Yeah. Boxing is getting tired of runners. How you counter that? Don't chase them. Yeah, that's true. I've been in there. I just stop and let them come to me. If they don't come to me, I guess we're going to be some.
I still think he can beat Benavidez.
Yeah, me
then
too,
Jackie, why don't he fight the dude then? You believe it more than he does because he don't believe he can beat Benavidez. That's why he won't fight him.
Jackie's drunk.
I got
Jackie's
Canelo
drinking with Tech
beating Benavidez too.
Jackie and Tech are drinking together.
Hey, I'll say this. I'll say this. It's possible that Benavidez will probably win, but I'm not going to rule out a possibility Canelo can win. I'll say that. If I had to pick, though, I lean more towards Benavidez.
Agreed.
I don't think it's guaranteed Benavidez would win, but if I'm making sense, it's probably likely. But I would not be surprised at all if Canelo won.
I will say, guys, in my eyes, it is absolutely a lose-lose for Canelo. Because if he wins, nobody's going to give him serious credit because Bud's smaller. And if he loses, he's going to be shit on because Bud is smaller. That's the lose-lose. And people might say, "Well, he's making $200 million." Okay, maybe he's already earned damn near $1 billion in his career. Like, that's a lose-lose to me. If he has no money, then yeah, fuck it. But he doesn't. So I don't like the fight personally. Like, if I'm his managers,
I agree with you on that premise.
Right?
I agree with you on that premise, Marco. It's lose-lose for Canelo because if he beats Bud, he's supposed to beat Bud, and if he loses to Bud, he was never shit anyway.
Right.
So
as
that's his problem.
I'm happy we have the fight because it gives us something to talk about and watch. But if I was in his corner, part of his management, nah. Would you guys?
I kind of disagree. I think even if Canelo does lose, he's still an all-time great. I'm just going to look at it as he lost to another great fighter. I don't think it's going to do nothing to his legacy if he loses. He should win due to that.
That's you. That's you.
If Crawford,
we talk about these channels. That's you.
I understand that, but if Crawford wins, if Crawford beats Canelo, okay, he just lost another great fighter. That's how I'm going to look at it. And I feel like people that are of the mindset of like just understanding boxing would think like that. Now, these crazy ass fanatics, they're going to say that bullshit, but people that's kind of like, I'm just fucking with the boxing. I ain't into all that. They going to just look at it like that because this ain't going to do nothing to his legacy. Canelo was stamped, whether he win or lose. So he's stamped.
Yeah. Also Crawford too. He's stamped too. So.
Yeah,
both of them dudes is first ballot Hall of Famers. Both of them dudes is first ballot Hall of Famers already. So it doesn't even matter what happens in this fight as far as their legacy goes.
It does for Canelo. Canelo should beat him.
Agreed. He should.
He should, but just because he should doesn't mean he will.
Right, and that's why it's a
bet on it then.
That's a lose-lose for me, man.
Let's bet on it then.
Oh, he is so confident, Shelton.
I already told you twice. I'm not gonna keep repeating myself. I already told you.
You're talking a little crazy now.
I ain't talking crazy. I'm just saying the truth. A lot of things should happen doesn't mean that they do.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Matias has never fought anyone his size or bigger. Why are we talking about Matias, Jose? Where'd that come from? Did you hear Tio sign for the
I
Shakur
remember
fight?
Marco. My
Put it in
grandfather told me this a long time ago.
Albert, put it in the chat.
He
so we
said
see
if you knew who was gonna win, they wouldn't have to fight.
True. Tio, where's there proof that Tio signed? I want to see either Tio actually not even Tio, because he talks. Has to be a promoter, some kind of real solid proof that he signed. Show me. Sheldon's hilarious. Sheldon want to throw up. He's so nervous. Vlogs pressing him.
So,
Hey, fresh
so
meat.
if that Tio and Shakur fight do happen, who do y'all got winning that?
I got Shakur
Shakur Stevenson.
all day.
Shakur Stevenson, easy.
I don't know.
I'm a big Tio fan, but I got Shakur.
Well, if it's Tio, if it's on point, dude, Tio that's on point like a barber. I guess I got to lean towards Shakur too, but damn, Tio has a very good chance.
Yeah, I agree. Very good chance.
But if they fight, at what weight do you guys think? At 140? Because there's no way they're gonna fight at 135.
I don't think Tio's making 35. Yeah, 40. I would guess
40.
So they're gonna have to fight for Tio's belt. So
40. They're fighting at 40. They have to fight at 40.
yeah.
You know, it's
that,
crazy.
that would make Shakur legit, like fully legit. Like he's already kind of legit because there's a Zepeda, but this would make him fully legit.
Shakur, Tio, Devin, Tank, Keyshawn Davis, Abdullah Mason, all of them around 35 to 40 pounds, and it's going to be a while before they fight each other.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Abdullah Mason needs a little more time. Keyshawn's already a champion.
All right, y'all. I'm finna start driving. I'll be back, Marco.
All right. Love, peace, and hair grease. Dave, leave Sheldon. He is.
Yeah.
I can't see Shakur. Oh, you all right? I can't see Shakur giving Tio a better fight than Loma did. Loma's so much smaller, though. Shakur's relatively tall for his size. He's about 5'9", maybe. I walked by him once. He was taller than I thought he would be.
Who is Shakur?
Yeah.
He's like 5'8", right?
He looked, like I'm 5'11", a little over 5'11". He was like, he was like maybe up to my eyebrow. I mean, he looked taller than I thought.
Tio's good at fighting southpaws. I think Jermaine Ortiz came out southpaw, Lomachenko a southpaw.
Yeah.
He's athletic enough.
Yeah, right. His pen gay at home.
He also has a very unique style where he has like a very technical amateur background, but he's loose in that ring, you know.
Who do you got, bro? Fun track. Who do you got? Tio or Shakur?
Fuck, I have to think about it, but it may be 50-50. I'll lean with Shakur, maybe.
Yeah, it's a good fight.
That's a close one for me too. I
think I would like Tio to win because I think it's good to see someone break down Shakur, who many say is like unbeatable.
Right.
You know, I think Tio can do that, or Keyshawn can do that too.
Yeah, Tio's very slick when he's,
like,
and I think he'll come at his top game for this fight. I doubt he's going to underestimate.
He made Arnold Barboza look like a levels.
That was a good ass fight.
Yeah,
it was a good fight.
Yeah. Barboza's kind of a boring fighter.
Yeah, fucking Tio showed up.
He lost against that Irish guy. Barboza lost against that Irish guy, but they gave him the fucking robbery of the year.
Which Irish guy? You remember? I don't remember who.
It was on a big card too. Sean McComb.
Okay.
I feel like Tio is the stronger puncher, so he got a chance, but I think Shakur is better defensively, and I really believe in like big fights like this, defense wins. So I would lean towards Shakur slightly.
Do you remember when Devin fought Ryan Garcia, 420? That was the co-main event. It was Barboza versus Sean McComb. You don't remember seeing that fight?
Mm-mm.
All right. He lost, and they gave him the win, and that's what led up to him fighting Teofimo.
Oh, okay. Let me pump my Discord. Everybody who hasn't joined the Discord, there it is in
But
the
to
chat. Please do so. What's up?
Barbosa had an amateur career as well. So those were two high-level amateurs in a professional fight, and one had developed a better professional style than a very rudimentary amateur style, you know.
True.
Because Barbosa's good and technical, and he'll do 1, 2, 3 pivot. You know,
Right.
Teal's coming at you with lead uppercut. He's got long, lanky arms, and his head movement and just distant control is elite at the very high level.
That's true.
He squares up a lot too, which allows him to throw with those both hands, and you kind of don't know what's coming, rather than someone who's orthodox coming at you in a straight line, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
Who do you got versus Canelo and Crawford? Fun truck.
I'm gonna come right back. You guys hold it down for me for 1 minute.
I think Canelo's going to knock Crawford out.
Yeah.
I think Amir Khan winning the first 4 rounds against Canelo is kind of what like Crawford's going to play out, you know, or the fight's going to play out. But Canelo is going to knock him out because Crawford likes to exchange. You know, he'll stand in the middle of the ring, and you see his fights against Sean Porter, and you see even Amir Khan, and recently Madrimov. He gets hit with his hands stretched out, rather than Canelo getting hit with a high guard with his muscles and his neck protecting his chin, and he's got an iron chin. And I think Crawford, when he gets hit, his head gets snapped back. This is all of what I've been watching recently. He gets his head like completely snapped back. I think one of those punches from Canelo, and he'll just jump on him, and he should knock him out. But I'm honestly, I have had these long conversations with a lot of my boxing friends and coaches, and I'm surprised with how 50-50 they are. So that's what's making this fight so interesting for me, because I think it's like a 70-30 fight. But I'll respect Crawford moving up, and that's my thought.
Right. It's a good fight, man.
It's a banger fight.
Can't wait.
It's a banger fucking fight.
Yeah, like Crawford's last fight, that told me everything. So I'm like, there's no way.
Here's the thing: Crawford hasn't fought as you know, he's not fighting twice a year like Canelo. His inactivity is what has led this buildup to make Crawford a competitive fight. I think if he would have fought more times, we would have seen more holes in his game, moving up in weight.
Right. B-Hop is good film to work that guard. Okay. Knockdown, maybe not a knockout. What are you guys talking about? What did I miss? What was the talk? Hello?
Talk was Canelo knocking out Crawford. And I'll say this again. I've been having long conversations with a lot of boxing coaches and people who've been boxing fans forever, and I'm legitimately surprised on how 50-50 it is.
Oh, you have a challenge. CJ, appreciate you. Put some bread on it, Fun Truck. You'll be toast.
Hey, how about this? I only bet my friends, and I don't like betting on fights.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But I'll come back on the show and I'll say that Crawford is the best fighter of all time if he beats
shit. Oh, wait, so you're going for, you think Canelo's going to win?
By knockout.
Damn. 4 more to hit the goal, guys. Appreciate you. By knockout. I mean, look, if anybody's going to get knocked out, if it would have to be Crawford getting knocked out. I actually don't see anybody getting knocked out in this fight.
Canelo's a great inside fighter, so is Crawford, but I mean, like, it's going to come down to their chins. Canelo lands against everybody.
If they exchange, it's a problem. So, yeah.
Crawford will win the first couple of rounds because Amir Khan won the first 4 rounds against Canelo.
But wait a second. Amir Khan is taller, but more importantly, way faster.
Yeah.
So I I don't think Crawford could win. I don't know. I don't see Crawford being like and then circling. Matter of fact, let me see something. Amir Khan, height. How tall is he?
That fight,
like
Edison de
5'9".
Lara, like I'm just thinking about fights when Canelo got
5'9".
frustrated by those fast punches. Like,
Okay, so Amir Khan is a little taller than Crawford. Amir Khan reach. I bet you I feel like he has long arms. What's his reach?
Who, Amir Khan?
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Reach. Where is it?
I think Crawford has a longer reach than Amir Khan.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, he has a way longer reach.
A reach is 71. Crawford's like 78, right?
It has to be longer, yeah, for sure.
Okay, Crawford's 74. Okay, so 3 inches, yeah. Okay. But the speed. Like Amir Khan is top 10 fastest hands I've ever seen. So, people thought that he would have given Floyd problems because how fast his hands were.
where's Ryan Garcia in your fastest hands?
Ryan Garcia has possibly the fastest one punch I've ever seen, but not combinations, which is so strange.
Yeah, I
Right?
agree.
Like that one left hook, that's almost Roy Jones level speed.
Yeah,
But
you watch his amateur bouts and the national level, and he was like 15, 16 years old, and that left hook is fucking cracking, and it's like, holy shit, dude, it looks like it's glitching, you know?
mm-hmm.
Fuck. But only one punch.
Yeah,
Tank
no,
went-
exactly. It's one punch. It's weird. So
Tank
I don't
went
put
right
him,
under that.
because
Right
for
under
me, you
that
got to
left
have combination punching. Like fastest hands ever: Roy Jones, Sugar Ray Leonard, Amir Khan, Meldrick Taylor, Hector Camacho. I got Michael Dokes up in there and Mike Tyson. Those two very
Yeah.
fast, even though they're heavyweights.
What about today? Like today,
Uh,
does anybody strike you as like really fast hands?
yeah. Well, that fucking the brothers, one of the Russell guys. I forget which one.
Oh yeah, the one that beat Ryo.
Super fast. Him.
Gary Russell.
I don't know which one it is. The one who I was like,
They both
Jesus.
have the same name.
He was blazing. Russell today. Ryan. Tio's pretty fast. Tiafimo.
Oh, anyway.
Inoue is very fast. Who else
I would say Tank.
Tank.
Yeah, I think he got fast punches.
In combinations, though, he
doesn't really throw combinations.
He throws like 2 punches at
one or two.
He's pretty patient. Yeah.
I mean, you could put Tank there, I guess. Yeah, who else? Nobody really stands out like, whoa, this guy is blazing.
Tank's another fighter.
Benavidez.
Oh,
Benavidez.
Benavidez. Thank you. When he turns that dial to speed instead of power, whew, he shines the fuck out those shoes. We're talking about right now, Jack.
Bivol beats Benavidez.
Facts.
Nope.
He got a good chance. He got a good chance.
What?
He got a good chance.
Yeah. Oh well. Let me say this. If Bivol fights Benavidez and he beats him, I think people are not going to say Canelo ducked Benavidez as much as he did, because he did duck him. As a Canelo fan, I feel that he did duck Benavidez.
Mm.
And that's my thing. I'm a big Canelo fan. I actually admire his style a lot because he's a shorter fighter, and I think like Tyson and Tank, when these shorter fighters make these bigger, taller fighters look like they're not on their level, and they walk forward, take their punches and knock them out. That's what excites me the most. But Canelo not having competitive fights just leaves a bad taste in my mouth as a diehard Canelo fan. So that's what I got to say.
Yeah,
when do you think would have been the best time for him to fight Benavidez? Like what year?
Any time in the past 3 years, maybe 4 years even. Anytime.
After he lost to Bivol.
That's when he should have fought him, you think?
I mean, anytime, honestly, anytime.
Yeah, he should have fought him before that.
All right.
Like, yeah.
But I'm saying if Bivol beats Benavidez, people are not going to say he ducked him as much, and I think that Bivol has a very good chance of beating Benavidez.
A
Like,
great
very good.
chance. I
It's
got
gonna be
Bevo
hard
winning.
though. It's
You
gonna
know,
be hard though.
he does.
I think that Bivol, it's fucking be hard to beat him. He doesn't lose. Like he doesn't lose a round. That dude goes competitive, like to win every single round. That dude's not no slouch.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so interested in Crawford versus Canelo. I think Crawford has a dog in him, like the true competitive spirit, where he's not going to want to lose. So he will go out on his shield, and that's why I'm thinking Canelo has a better
Yeah.
chance of knocking him out rather than running.
Yeah.
I
Going
just think
horse crazy.
Crawford. I just think Crawford is going to pull it off. I don't know how he's going to do it. I just got
could
a
do
feeling
it.
he's going to pull it off.
Let's
I
bet
just
on it
really
then.
believe that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think about it, but
It'll be a legend. It'll have to be the most legendary performance, you know.
Let's bet on it then.
yeah,
Solid.
gotta
Bet
be
on
something.
it.
Let's bet
Anybody
on it,
who's
man.
betting
I kind of want to be honest.
straight up,
Let's do it.
like the Canelo's the favorite. You know, I think you'd be better off betting the casino because those odds are, if you're going to bet for Crawford, don't bet 50-50. That's like you're losing already.
Let's bet on it,
Yeah.
Soliders. Come on. I hear the confidence. Come on.
He's won't do it.
I'm gonna
Hey,
look
Doesn't
up the
wanna
odds
do
right
it.
now.
it's all good. It's all good.
Kind of scary.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
There's a bunch of guys willing to bet for Crawford, so you'll find somebody to bet. But right now,
yeah,
Canelo's at
my
minus.
my guy CJ, he was willing to bet, so he a real one for that. So yeah.
Yeah, he's willing to bet.
Yeah, I was going to say that CJ. I think CJ put money there.
Oh,
All right,
DJ,
so
definitely.
Canelo's at 190, minus 195, almost 2-1 favorite.
Wow.
Crawford is at plus 160.
Oh shit.
160.
160.
Jesus. Crazy. I'm excited for that fight, man.
Great
Crawford
fight.
is also a winner. You know, he's used to winning. When down, he'll find a way to win.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was rooting for Crawford versus Spence, and everybody was calling me delusional. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Motherfucker, Spence was high when he came out to fight Crawford.
I agree.
That dude was
He was high. What?
fucking chiefing up in that room, dude.
No, I agree.
You're
Hey, he was
crazy.
calming the anxiety.
Don't cover for him now. That's crazy.
Nah, I agree. He was kind of fucked up. You don't
Hey,
think?
yeah. No, here. I'm gonna go on here a little point here. Fighters at the very highest level, they have to wait the entire day to fight at the last, to fight at midnight sometimes in the East Coast. Like,
Right.
that's a lot of anxiety you have to deal with. And the
So
ones who've done it time and time again, like Mayweather, that's why I give him so much credit as him becoming an older boxing fan. You know, he did it time and time again. He never had an off night.
True.
Spence maybe had an off night. Tio maybe had an off night against Kambosos.
So Spence was high. That's your excuse. That's
Yo, E-Rock, did you see his eyelids? He looked like he was either high on weed or. Here's the story that I
Nah,
heard.
but what happened to the whole talk before that though? Like
Here's what I heard. I heard
everybody
that he
said
had
that Crawford was gonna lose and shit. So
I
don't know.
heard that he had
That's
an
an
injury.
excuse, Marco. That's crazy.
I heard that he had an injury in training, a rib injury, and I
Yeah,
heard
the
that
motherfucker got in a car accident.
he was taking either weed or painkillers for that injury, and that's why his eyelids looked the way they did.
Okay, then why take the fight then?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Well, the fight was already taken, and then the injury occurred, and I guess he
I
didn't
know,
want to
but
gamble.
like he was talking a lot before,
yeah.
so he was
Yeah.
saying he's a big fish. Like he was calling him crawfish and all this. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's crazy.
You don't think it's possible? You didn't see his eyes the way he
I
looked?
just think it's excuses. Excuses.
Just excuses? You don't believe it?
Yeah. Nope.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
So, Marco, is you exhausted talking about this, or could we comment on this once again? The people making a big deal out of Boots working out with Canelo.
Nah,
I don't think I ever got your take on that.
Well, I mean, take in terms of, do I think it's racist?
Like,
Like,
all the stupid shit everybody's saying. What do you think about that?
I mean, look, this channel here, you guys all come in here because we're all level-headed, we're balanced, we're not trying to argue. We don't have the mind frame in here, so I don't think any of us in here think that it's fucking racist. Like, that's just stupid. That's so stupid. Because by that logic, then black fighters should never fight each other. Mexican fighters should never, no race should ever fight itself by that logic. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
To be honest, when I saw all the negative backlash, I was disappointed. Because anybody who knows that Canelo's been working with black fighters. He's not new to this.
Of course.
He's been sparring and working with black fighters. This is nothing. Just because it's Boots doesn't mean it should be an issue. I understand the link between Boots and Crawford, but they're never going to fight anyway, so why would it matter? So I felt like that was pure. It was just fuckboy activity. I thought everybody saying he's not on code. What the fuck do you mean he's not on code? Like,
how tall are you, Marco?
Huh?
Marco, how tall are you?
I am 5'11" and a half-ish.
So when you saw Crawford and Canelo in person, did you think they were small?
I mean, they were smaller than me. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How tall are you?
5'11".
So you're my height. Okay, so yeah, they were, they were like this to me. Crawford was like this. Canelo was like Canelo was a good 1.5 inches, 2 inches shorter than Crawford.
How about
and
size?
His head.
Yeah.
Canelo's head was actually smaller than Crawford's. Meaning, and why that matters, because it means his skeletal structure. It means his bone density. Crawford just looked like a slightly bigger guy.
Okay.
Now we were wearing winter jackets, so I couldn't, I couldn't see, exactly. But Crawford just looked like, about 10 to 15 pounds bigger. Canelo looked smaller than I thought. I shook his hand and everything, and he was smaller than I thought.
That's crazy. Because how tall is Kovalev? 6 what?
6 feet or 6'1" maybe.
No, it's not. It's not crazy. It goes back to my point. Shorter fighters, the great shorter fighters, will find a way to win, and that's why I'm so impressed by these shorter fighters like Tank, Usyk, Canelo.
Well, this is
Tyson.
funny. So this came up the other day. We're talking about Tank versus Jake Paul. They're like, Jake Paul's 6 feet, Tank's 5'5". What the fuck? And I go, yeah, but bust this. Tank fought Barrios, who was 6 feet. That's the same height as Jake, and he was able to fucking touch him.
Listen, I don't think Tank is going to go in there and just run around and easily collect $100 million. He's not afraid of that embarrassment that's going to come afterwards, because I don't think he's going to engage at all.
I hope you're wrong. You
I know.
could be right. Right? I'm not saying, and we could see a glorified light move around thing, or we could see them really scrapping, or we could see kind of what we saw with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Like, they're both going to put their foot on the gas, but if either person gets in any danger, they kind of chill. Because that's sparring rules, basically.
I just want to see somebody throw some fucking punches at, like, Jake Paul, dude. Nobody's been fucking Julio Cesar Chavez. That shit pissed me off. Like, motherfucker.
Me too. Absolutely.
I bet you everybody was yelling at the TVs like, fucking throw anything,
Yep.
That was one of the most frustrating fights to watch.
Yep.
It was a good fight though. Like towards the end, it was a good fight.
The word on the street is that was scripted.
What was?
It was what?
Okay, well, if that was scripted, that
was scripted. Yeah.
That dude sent his dad legendary embarrassment. Like, if you know him from Culiacan or in the state of Sinaloa, they're regarded as like fucking almost like legends.
Top dogs, huh?
And then now they have that black eye. Son lost to Jake Paul, a Disney star.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. Yeah.
Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. kind of embarrassed his dad, but nobody embarrassed his dad as that kid named Raja Jackson when he beat up that pro wrestler in the wrestling match. You guys see that?
Did he embarrass his dad, or did he learn it from his dad? I mean, you don't even know.
No, that's like a
How
crowd
do
shot.
you know what he might fucking Rampage might beat his son's ass? Girl, he might be a violent father. We don't know. Maybe he learned it from him. Who the fuck knows?
Has Rampage ever spoke up about it?
Yeah, he released one thing I saw, like, kind of, oh, I don't like what my son did. Like, it was whatever. Yeah, he spoke up on it pretty much right away, but I haven't seen him interviewed about it. Just I saw him do a Twitter or an Instagram or one of those. I don't know. But that was fucked up. That was fucked up. But that's not as embarrassing. I feel like it's more embarrassing to like not fight, to like dog it. You know what I mean? Like one, his son looks like he has issues and he's crazy. Rampage's son. Chavez's son looks like he has issues, but not that he's crazy. Like he looks like kind of cowardly, like scared. So what's
Jake
worse?
Paul should
As a
fight
father.
Rampage's son. That's who he should fight.
Say what?
I said Paul should fight Rampage's son. I'd pay to see that.
He'll fuck Rampage son can't box. He'll whoop his ass. He'll whoop his ass. Something terrible. But yeah, I mean, why not?
It was a good fight though.
What was?
Raja and the wrestler. It was a great fight. What do you mean?
Chill, bro.
Mo's trolling.
See, that dude embarrassed his dad. Everything his dad worked for. I'm not saying it's going down the drain, but he lost a lot of partnerships and deals, potentially. So,
yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It looked wild, crazy, but I don't know. I hope the guy's okay. Like, I think he's okay, right?
I saw them. I saw that his people posted an update of him. I think he's still in the hospital, but I don't think he's dead. Like a lot of rumors are saying.
Yeah, he's not dead, but he's
fucked up, man. I don't know. Getting punched like that's not the healthiest shit in the world.
No,
wait,
definitely not.
What happened?
Hey, I got a question. Who's the last fighter Canelo fought that's been his size? Like eye level, because Crawford's going to be eye level.
Maybe Plant. Maybe.
No.
He's a little taller.
Plant's taller, yeah. Plant's taller.
Yeah, but I'd say for 68, he's probably a lot more. Yeah, Ryder. He's a smaller. He's a smaller 68 pounder.
Plant's tall. He's like 6'1".
Yeah, I was going to say Plant's like 6'1". Yeah.
Yeah, but he's thin though. It's about your body frame. Like look at Plant compared to McCumbee. McCumbee fucking towered over him.
Yeah, Ryder.
Did you say eye level or size?
Eye level.
Yeah.
You said eye level.
John Ryder.
Yeah, definitely John Ryder, and he fucked John Ryder up. Let's be real. He fucked him up.
Yeah. Yep, he sure did.
All right, who's the last fighter Spence fought, or Crawford fought eye level?
Spence.
Oh, Majamal? He's probably his eye level.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're about the same height. Yeah. Now, most of Spence's fight, I mean, Canelo, let's not forget, I don't think Canelo is more than a middleweight naturally. So he's been fighting out of his weight class for quite a while.
Yeah,
I've always said
6'3", so yeah.
I've always said Canelo performed his best when he was a middleweight. 160 Canelo is the best Canelo era.
There's a question
I
for
like
you,
that. I like
Solidus. Why have you not come back to Nuke's channel? I don't know what that means, but somebody's asking.
Oh, nah, I had a falling out with IBF, and they do too much stuff over there I don't really be rocking with, so no reason to go over there. Why would I go somewhere I don't like? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but okay. I don't know who Nukes is. I don't know who IBF is, but I got you.
You don't want to know.
Okay, fuck them.
Marco, did you see the news about the fights that are going to be on that Thursday?
I did, and the only one I recognized was Hackett, Jaleel Hackett. I don't know who the other people are. How about
Yeah,
you?
he shouldn't be. Yeah, same thing, and he shouldn't be on there, bro. He should be on the undercard, in my opinion, just based on skill wise and his record. Like that one loss, I think was a out and out robbery. Like they gave it to the hometown Puerto Rican fighter. It's fucking disgusting.
Okay.
Marco, that's the same shirt you had on yesterday.
I don't think so.
Hey, did anybody find Xander Zayas clapback at Virgil Ortiz epic? Anybody find that epic?
What did he say?
He said when he talked to Virgil a while ago, Virgil told him, "Come talk to me when you're a champion." Now he's a champion. He said he gave Virgil that same line back. "Come talk to me when you're a champion." You don't think that's a classic comeback or clapback?
Wait.
Yeah, I mean he got him.
Cut
So
out. What did he say?
so
No, he went to Virgil. Virgil. No, let me say it. Virgil told him. Virgil told him. He told Xander, "Come talk to me when you're a champion." So Xander went to become a champion. Now Xander's telling him, "Come talk to me when you're a champion." And he called him a 27-year-old prospect.
Damn.
Those good clapbacks.
Damn. That's okay. So, but are they going to fight? That's the real question.
I doubt it. More than likely not. I don't think neither of them want that fight, to be honest with you.
Here's how Canelo can have a legendary send off. He could knock Crawford out, then he can fight Hamza in the UK and hopefully beat him and then retire after that.
That wouldn't be bad.
That's a tough fight though.
Yeah.
So Turkey's gonna make him fight Hamza?
That's the plan.
Yeah. I wonder if Canelo want to do that.
I imagine it's probably going to be Hamza and Eubank Jr.
Yeah, that's right. And those are
younger Eubank.
Eubank is an easy fight for Canelo, but Hamza is a very hard fight. He's tall, skinny.
I disagree. I don't think so. I think the Eubank is tougher because I think he might be a little tougher than Shiraz. But the only thing about Shiraz that I think is in doubt is whether or not he can actually, if he can handle the moment. I don't know if he can handle the moment, or if he's going to be like Munguia, where he's like, oh, he's just happy to be there. You know what I mean? I mean, am I crazy for thinking that Canelo's the favorite in that fight, despite the size disparity?
Against Shiraz?
Yeah.
I mean, as of now, yeah, but let's say Canelo loses to Crawford. I don't know then.
I know.
I mean, who knows if those fights happen then if he loses to Crawford, right? Because there's a rematch clause. Right. There's a bunch of other shit.
So I'm pulling up.
Yeah, if he loses, he's going to rematch. He ain't going to let him just walk away with the belt.
Hey, yo, Mo, who you got?
In what?
In Canelo Crawford.
Yo.
Oh, I got Canelo, but I mean, I'm rooting for Bud. I have it like 60-40 for Canelo.
D-Rock's pissed. He's trying to bet everybody.
Nah. I'm just asking. Yeah.
He wants
I
to
pulled
bet
up
everybody.
John
He's trying to lose his shirt.
I just forgot John Ryder's a southpaw, and so this is another good fight if you want to see how the fight can go down. John Ryder's a southpaw, same size as Crawford. You know, I'm not saying he is like Crawford, but Canelo broke him down pretty easy. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't remember Ryder being a very scientific fight. You know, he's just kind of a rough and tumble kind of dude. And it was a great fight because of it, though. But I don't know.
Ryder was, yeah. Some people thought Canelo lost that fight.
That's wild. I don't know how.
With knockdowns, that dude he knocked him down twice. Marco,
you're crazy, Marco.
Yes, thank you very much.
Oh wait. I think I'm thinking of a different fight. What's a fight where Canelo didn't look that good? Wasn't it Ryder? Or is it somebody else?
Skull is the only one that comes to my mind.
No, I mean, Scully beat easy. Maybe I'm remembering. I could have swore some people thought the Ryder fight.
No,
I guess not.
No, the only criticism everybody has is, oh, why isn't he knocking him out? He's so good that he has to knock people out for him to be fucking championship worthy. And
well, that's what they say to Benavidez. Oh, he didn't knock out Vosdick. What's up now? It's like, okay, but we fucking clearly beat him. You know?
Yeah, he got a lot of haters for some strange reason.
Yeah, he does, right? I don't know why. And then even
Yeah, I
like
don't get it either.
every fight he shows more and more layers, and people still like. First they said he has no defense, he just walks forward, he has no speed, no power, you know. And then it's just like, yeah, I don't get it either.
He's a simple, flat-footed Mexican, man. Deal with it.
Say. Yeah, it's exactly what they say. Literally. So, but I think he beats all those guys. I think he beats all the light heavyweights, Benavidez. I know it's not a popular opinion, but I do. I think he walks Bivol down. He does to Bivol what people thought Beterbiev would do to Bivol, but it didn't end up happening.
Yeah, I'm kind of riding with you on that one. I just wouldn't be surprised if Bivol won, but I can see that.
So having said that, Marco, what is it that Benavidez does that Beterbiev doesn't do that makes that more likely for him? Because I don't see that.
Well, for starters, Beterbiev just walks forward with the earmuffs. Beterbiev doesn't punch with you. He, like, if you saw Bivol, he would wait for Bivol to finish his combination, then he would try and answer, but Bivol's already fucking out. So Benavidez will punch with you. Benavidez has different angles. Benavidez has way faster hands than
Yeah, I was going to say that.
He has more reach, more size. Yeah, I think that's that alone. The pressure, the reach, the size, the speed. That would do it. You know, when he cuts the ring off very well. But Beterbiev seemed to not cut the ring off very well.
As soon as Bivol would throw, Benavidez would throw.
Right, and Benavidez being so much taller, obviously one giant step for Benavidez will cover way more ground than Beterbiev, so he can cut the ring off better. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's kind of how I see it. But, you know, I hope they fight each other because I don't think they will.
Now, speaking of which, I think another possible Canelo Turkey fight is going to be with a rematch with Bivol. I wouldn't be shocked if Bivol's hand injury or back injury or whatever magically goes away if Canelo wins.
Yeah, I don't want to see that fucking fight. The third one?
Yeah, that's kind of over.
Yeah, I don't want to see that shit.
No. Canelo Bivol.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't want to see that rematch. I think that's pretty much a wrap. I don't see no way Canelo can beat him. I would just move on.
I don't know. Maybe.
What can he do to beat Bivol in the rematch? What's he going to do different?
I mean, he'd have to put more pressure. He'd have to throw more punches.
Not going to work.
He'd have to not just get caught on the ropes and just earmuff and wait for Bivol to finish. People just wait for him to finish like it's a fucking porn site. Jesus Christ. Don't wait for him to finish. Get him.
I think Bivol got that matchup down.
You know, you might be right. You know, he might just be punching out of his class, out of his weight class, out of his size range. You know what I mean? Yeah, Mick has not been here, Jackie. That's right. Or he's just been quiet because nobody understands him anyway. Bivol beats Canelo again. If they fight. If they fight, for sure. That's a fact. I just hope.
Hey, let me ask you this. Let me ask this. This is an interesting thing. When it comes to Mexican boxers, who did you think was more skilled? Canelo or prime Canelo or prime Eric Morales? Who did you think was more skilled? I was having an interesting debate the other day. Morales.
Prime Morales?
Eric Morales
could fight off. Yeah, Morales could fight off the back foot. He could cut angles. He was way more dynamic.
So you more skilled than Canelo?
Yes.
Yeah, I was having a debate. The other day with somebody about that. They were saying similar to what you just saying. They said Canelo punches harder, but Morales is more skilled. You feel that too?
No, I think Morales is a really good puncher for bantamweight. I think he knocked out Junior Jones. He knocked out was it Paulie Ayala? He knocked out a lot of good guys. The way he won the title, I think, was by knockout. But no, it was not. I think it was unanimous decision. But He was a tough guy. I don't know. I could not imagine Canelo beating Pac-Man the way Morales beat him, which is outboxing him, outsmarting him.
I don't know, man.
I can respect that.
I don't know, man.
The man gave a good analysis. I can respect that.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You don't know who you would pick, Marco?
I don't know. Yeah, because like you guys always say this. I'm good at analyzing the shit, but fucking, I don't have a crystal ball up my ass. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I can analyze what happened. People keep talking about Canelo being flat-footed. I mean, he kind of is, but he has a lot of slick black fighter head movement, right, Mo?
I agree. The issue is that when he does that kind of shit, he doesn't counter off of it, which is why he lost, in my opinion, the first fight against Golovkin.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you look at all those highlights. You just go. You can just Google YouTube the highlights, and it's very rare that he'll do that. He'll counter out of that head movement. It's kind of showy and it looks nice, but you don't score points for slipping punches.
Yeah. I mean, I think Canelo's defense is way better than people give him credit for. I don't think Bud's going to have as easy as a time as people think hitting him.
Yeah, he got top tier defense. I agree.
Yeah, like, and he does the Shakur shit. He's very good at just moving a few inches and having the punch fly by. Bud is capable of pulling.
He's one of the best counter punchers too. Like, Canelo's counter punching is like elite level.
True.
He'll hit your ass.
True.
Clean with the counter punches.
True. Yep, exactly right. Exactly fucking right. Yep, I'm with you. I don't know, man. I'm very, very worried about this fight being a lackluster, like, kind of doing what Pacquiao Mayweather did, kind of being a bit of a flop. Like, okay, this isn't that exciting. Because on paper, you would think, it's going to be exciting. Appreciate you, vlogs. Canelo's a slick black fighter. 3 more super chats and we got the goal. I feel the same way. Yep. It'll be a boring fight. It might be.
You about to shut it? You about to shut it down for now?
Me?
Yeah.
No, not yet. Not yet. I gotta get my daughter, but not just yet. So we're gonna rock out a little bit. We got the presser on WWE and the UFC. They also push in this fight. Well, yeah. Shit, they should. That's Dana White's investment now. Michael Maloney, are you the British dude? You were the British dude, right? With the tattoos? Wasn't that you? Michael? Or am I remembering incorrectly? Take care.
The undercard is cool. I mean, it's a lot of young guys. It's cool, though, because it's giving opportunity to a lot of younger fighters. I don't see nothing wrong with that. So I'm actually cool with it. So I saw the undercard. To be honest, it was some names I don't really recognize, but I like the idea that he's giving younger fighters, like, put y'all on this big stage and see what y'all can do. So I'm not even mad at that.
Okay. But, Michael, you're the British guy, right? This guy says no tattoos. Okay, but are you British? Told you, man. Canelo Bud had potential to be Maypac. You might be right, blood. London. Okay, yeah, that's the British guy. Okay, I remember him. Is that true, Dwayne? Is what true? What are these people talking about? Solidus, stop being scared, coward. Hop on today. IBFP in 2 hours. What the fuck is going on? What's he talking about?
I don't know. They want me to go on this dude's panel and hear them glaze a certain fighter. I don't want to do that.
Who are they glazing?
Canelo. Like, every live, it's like over the top Canelo dick riding, and I don't want to hear that shit all the damn time. They want me to go on there. I guess for not wanting to hear that, I'm a coward. So I try not to get mad over, like, people talking bullshit on the internet. so I ain't tripping off that. But no, I don't want to hear. I just don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
The niggas don't really be talking good boxing. It's more of a troll panel. Them niggas don't really be talking no good boxing like that. Just mostly trolling.
Yeah, there's a
They
few.
want
There's a few. I mean, I've never been there, so I don't know about them specifically. But there's a few channels I've seen that are like that. It's not. It's more about like rage bait and people just yelling at
yeah,
each other. And yeah, that's not the kind of shit
that's
I'm on.
yeah, that's pretty much how their panel is.
He said there was no falling out. Stop lying. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, they didn't say anything.
Solidus come to the panel. Don't bring up the Mexican Cookie Monster. I want Canelo to fight Trout. Bare knuckle. Get out of here, Michael. No one wants to watch no bare knuckle savagery. You are a racist trash talker and get scared when you push back. Oh shit. I think that's to you.
Hey, I learned something though. I learned this when I was a kid. When people are always calling you racist, them are the ones that are actually racist. Because I never said anything racist.
No,
So,
that's true. That's true.
so they keep saying they keep saying that, but never had no evidence I'm actually racist. And then the thing that's strange is on their channel, there's a lot of anti-black rhetoric that never gets checked, but they'll say I'm racist.
Right.
So it's just cap. It's just be cap.
You know, they say that like in a relationship, when there's one person who is always thinks that they're being cheated on, that's usually because they're the ones who are cheating and they feel like guilty conscience. That's what they say.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You said taco community? Damn.
Yeah, see again, no evidence I said that.
You throw the rock and hit
Well,
your hand.
no evidence in you saying it are two different things, right?
No, I didn't say it, but there's no evidence that could be confirmed that I said it.
You did.
And then even if let's say hypothetically I did say it,
You did.
that ain't the worst. That ain't the worst. I didn't say it. That ain't the worst insult.
E-Rock, you heard him?
Yeah, he did. He got exposed, which is cool, you know. Like it's cool.
How did I get exposed?
You
Who
got
exposed me?
buddy?
He said he heard you say that taco thing.
Yeah, you got exposed. Yeah.
Nah, like I said, man, they do a lot of capping over there. There's a
No,
lot
you
of
got
capping.
exposed. It's fine though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. You saying there's no evidence does not make you sound innocent. I'm just saying. I don't know. I wasn't
Wow,
there,
so
but
you just assume that by the way he said it?
correct.
And then Vlog just came in and said he heard you say it.
He got exposed. It's cool
Now,
though.
Marco,
Cool.
I never said the actual thing. Somebody said that I said it in the chat, but I never wrote it in the chat. And it came up like that, so they think I said it. So that's where that's coming
from. Good though.
But I never came on the panel and actually
be a man
said something like
word,
that.
Though.
So
no, I am being a man. I'm telling you the truth. You don't want to hear the truth.
Man.
I never said it.
Be a fucking man. It's all good though.
Honestly. See, I told you dudes be trolling, bro. I told you trolling.
Be a man.
I don't know. I mean, E-Rock usually doesn't just make shit up, but I don't know. I wasn't there, so I have no idea. You said
be a man. It's all good, you know.
Yeah. And okay, well, I'm gonna rock a taco hat in solidarity. That's CJ trolling. Now CJ's trolling. He said it. Damn. What channel is this? I never even heard this fucking channel. You guys are all on this channel? BF, what is it? JBLF, what is it? He didn't say so.
IBFP.
You've been there before, Mo?
I have not. I just saw someone put it in chat.
Oh, I don't worry about it. He said IBFP.
The thing about it though is a lot of people from that side they can dish it, but they can't take it. Pause. What I mean by that is if you were to I wouldn't recommend you go on this page, but if you were to go on this page, there's a lot of anti-black rhetoric that goes unchecked and that's okay and shit. And then this comes up. These motherfuckers is mad and shit and want to say they
So it's like
make a big deal out of it.
Hispanic people in that channel, and
because they talk a lot of shit, but then when you get at them back, they make it seem like you're doing so wrong, but they're talking shit too. So that's that's another reason why I don't like going on that panel. Like, how you gonna talk shit when somebody talk shit back? You mad? Like, what type of part of the game is that?
No,
Well,
So
well,
I don't.
I feel like
Like
you
just so you
just
know,
mad because you
man.
got exposed. So
Yeah, just so you know, man. I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know if you just said it or you didn't say it. But this rhetoric I'm hearing right now, this is some this is like some OJ Simpson type of shit. Like, I didn't do it, but if I did do it, wink, wink, it would have been justified. But I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm just saying, like, you're not helping your case here, bro. Like, in fact, I think we should just move on. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of digging yourself deeper.
if I said it, no, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If I said it, I would say I said it,
I mean,
Bro,
it's
but
you
I
not
didn't
said
say
it
it,
though.
so
You
I
said
can't say
it.
I said
You
it.
said
not the
it.
worst.
I
It's
can't
not.
say I said it if I didn't say it. I can't give
You
y'all
said
that. I
it
didn't say it.
though. There's proof.
If it's what? Oh, so
There's
it's
proof.
literally he said it with his voice. You could pull it up and it'll play his voice
No,
saying it.
there's comments. There's comments. So fuck
Oh,
that. So yeah.
sounds like it's like an Alberto channel.
Mhm.
Yeah, they do a lot of they be hella capping over there. And some people like that
Yeah.
shit though. He got it
Yeah,
for whatever
bro.
reason. He got a lot of followers. They like that shit.
What's that stand for? IBFP.
I mean, there's stuff on both sides. There's channels on both sides that do that shit. Like,
Yeah.
all's fair. All's fair.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Hold on.
Mhm.
Are you getting? Sorry, I'm just seeing something. Wow, that's weird. I didn't even know you guys hit that channel up. Oh, Clarissa's in here. There she is. What did I just walk into? Oh, this and that. It's called race baiting. There's a lot
Yes,
of race.
a lot of shows do that. That's correct.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
bro.
race baiting.
Just be a man about yourself. So yeah, it's all
Bro,
good
I
though.
already told you. I didn't say
Yeah.
it. I don't know what else to tell you
Yeah,
now.
you did. You did.
If you want to keep saying that, then go ahead. I already told you what it is.
Wait, have any of you guys heard about any fights on that Friday? Because I know there's Thursday. They just announced that, but I remember they said that Jarrell Miller was supposed to fight on Friday before the big card.
Yeah, I heard a whole bunch of weird shit. I heard a whole bunch of like random lead up cards. I mean, I don't know. None of it looks very enticing though. I mean, I'm
Well,
sure we're all gonna watch all of it, but I don't think any of it looks like we're all like excited.
I mean, if you want a league, you better get used to it, because I think that's the level that's what we're going to be seeing in that kind of league. They make it sound like they want to make that a permanent fixture.
No, and that's cool. Like as long as it's mixed with what we're also getting from Turkey, which is the great fights. Yeah, not everyone can be a banger, but I'm okay with that. Get on IBFP. Okay, whatever.
Yes, leave Marco's show and go on IBFP.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't like the league, the British guy. Well, I'm sure it'll have its downfalls, but current boxing has a lot of fucking downfalls as it is. So I'd like to see those fixed. I don't see any other way.
That's surprising coming from a British person, because I feel like a league would benefit British fighters more than American fighters. Get them more exposure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am really surprised there's never been a league, but I'm not, because it would take the kind of money that literally only Turkey probably has. Like it would take billions to start a league.
Well, remember though, I mean, each promotional company is just their own de facto league by proxy. Like the same thing with like the Ali Act and everything. Like Al Heyman's still a manager and promoter. He's just a quote unquote advisor, and he has guys like Samson Lukowicz, being his proxy to be managers of these fighters. I mean, that's basically what PBC was for the last 10 years before they crashed and burned. It was just a de facto league. And if you were like someone like Bud and you were on the outskirts, then you ain't getting no play.
Mm. Oh yeah.
I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
same thing like in the 70s, like Don King, he said, I show up with Joe Frazier, I show up with the title, Foreman whoops him, and I leave with the
title. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I like how boxing used to be. up until I say the 70s. If we can get it back to that, but unfortunately, I think only a league would be able to do something like that.
I think the issue is that fighters nowadays, they've gained so much bargaining power, and the salaries and the purses have been so inflated that, you know, back in the day, it was the super fights where you make 7 figures purses, and that was the only way to do it, you know.
Mhm.
But look, like Shakur made what, like $3 million fighting a guy who's nowhere near his level. It's like, dude who's still working a day job. That's not a super
Right.
fight. That's not
Right.
pay-per-view worthy.
No, it's not. But you know, a league, and they could even like it's so many like they could even do kind of a I don't know about playoffs, but they could do something. They could make it kind of cool. You know, there's some ideas like
Box off, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that model almost exists with the Super Six tournament. As far as I understand it, they've done a
Right.
couple of them across
Right.
different
That's what they
divisions.
do. Maybe they do a box off, and then the winner gets the shot at the champion. You know, or whatever, and then
Or
you
each
know,
champions, or they do a box off with every champions of each sanctioning body.
and
Bam.
the champions might even be able to take an exhibition because they're champions, kind of like they get a buy. You know what I mean? Maybe do an exhibition, do something lighter, and then I don't know.
Or non-title fights.
Right.
That doesn't even exist anymore.
Right. Yeah, non-title. Right. Title's not up for grabs. Yeah, exactly.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ, it was James Cody's birthday 2 days ago. That motherfucker was fighting like 8 times a year.
Well, yeah, I mean, we saw what happened to him. But Alberto doesn't even watch the fights. He enjoys the way. Yo, she calls him at any chance she gets. She calls him. She's fucking funny. Alberto,
Yeah, if anybody, oh, okay. Thank God I missed him. Did he throw any shots at me? Because I know he loves to when I'm not around.
No, he was just like I feel so. Everybody's shitting on me on Discord. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna crash out. They keep talking about me. I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you. I feel
Yeah, but if anybody's looking to go to that Thursday card, the Fontainebleau Theater is really fucking nice. It's a really nice casino. FYI.
Yeah, true. True that. Let's see what else we got here. It's not the okay. The samurai's back. He's been a very quiet samurai today.
I think he's at work probably.
Or he's just walking through the forests of Japan. What did happen to Alberto? He just came in, started saying how people are shitting on him, and he left. It was so wilding. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's going to be so hard for a league. I mean, like, it should have already been in place. Like, I don't know what they're waiting for, what they're doing, but like, they're going to do it. Start. You know, maybe that's what they're doing slowly, because like they're constantly doing new shit. Like Turkey is constantly pumping out new things. I just saw I just got an email. They're doing some kind of a mini series or something.
I think it's that the card that we're seeing on that Thursday. I believe that is what it is. It's like the pilot. It's called The Underdog, is what they're calling it. Where basically they're having, I think, basically like prospects facing either former champions or gatekeepers. That's the premise. So,
I mean, man. Eventually, they should they should just name it The Ring. Make The Ring be its own fucking league. That'd be so dope, wouldn't it? Just The Ring. You in the league?
I mean, they could.
They should.
Or The Underdog, brought to you by The Ring or whatever. Remember, we just call them, oh, this is The Ring card.
Right. Well, the Underdog could be like the G League or whatever. Yeah. Of The Ring. The Ring should just be its own. I don't. And
well, remember that WBC Grand Prix, like Riyadh's already getting their paws on all this new generation of talent. These guys are like 2, 3, 4 fights. All those motherfuckers. I mean, I don't know how much they're making out there, going out there, but if you give them a free vacation and do all that stuff, you think they won't want to come back, do business with a league or something like that? Of course.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know what's taking so long, but
Well, they're like young, right? They're like 20-year-olds and shit, so they have to develop. The only thing I'm worried about is like, how are they going to develop talent? Because that's the same issue that the UFC has, is developing talent.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't watch the UFC enough, so I don't know enough about it, like how it works. But I still don't think it can't be similar. Like it has to be differently set up, this league. But I don't know enough about UFC. Like I hear the UFC has a lot of issues.
My issue is solely with how it seems like they're matchmaking people. Like if they were pulling in matchmakers from outside of that side outside of like the MMA sphere, like guys from Top Rank or guys from Matchroom and stuff like that, then that would give me more confidence in them, because then that seems like, yes, they're planning on actually developing fighters and then making stars. The issue
Right.
is that the only way a league can exist and the way and do the things that we want it to do is they'll have to suppress the wages of the fighters. And if they're stars, they can't suppress their wage, you know what I mean? Because they got too much bargaining power.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
But if you have an entire division full of guys, like all the people that are going through the Grand Prix, and these guys are like, after the Grand Prix over, they're going to be a ton of guys with like 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 2-2. You know what I mean? They got like losing records just starting out. You got to develop them someplace. They got to go somewhere to be able to get work, and they ain't going to have no bargaining power to be like, oh, I want 6 figures, and so on and so forth.
Man, it's so much like, I don't know. I wish I was involved in it. It'd be so much fun to help put it together.
Yo, Eon, what's going on?
Samurai, speak up.
Eon's stacking boxes right now, bro. He's packing up the truck.
He's banging white women.
He's banging secretaries in the office.
Pregnant ones. Remember, he said he's attracted to his pregnant supervisor or something.
I mean, I don't blame him, but he wants a one-way ticket to Stepdadville.
Well, it's definitely easier than being a dad. I'll tell you that. Fell off after
I think boxing fell off when PBC cornered the market and they started inflating wages and making fights that should have happened and would have happened sooner in bygone era. They made it harder. So I blame the PBC.
Yeah. I don't know. I never really paid that much attention to all that stuff, that PBC shit. That's Al. I know it's Al Heyman's baby, right?
That's right.
Good old Al Heyman, who they think doesn't exist because he never makes public appearances.
Oh, that dude's probably hooked up to an IV and a fucking.
He's sick, right?
Hospital gown. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
he's got 1 foot in the grave already.
I heard he's like 6'7". He's like tall.
Yeah, being that tall is not good for your health.
I guess not. Although, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's still alive and kicking. He's 7'2".
That's true.
Mo got to give a supreme shout out to Al Heyman.
Nah, Al Heyman sucks, bro. Fuck that dude.
Boxers copy Mayweather's negative style of boxing. You got to explain what you mean. What do you mean negative style? How is his style negative?
That's low output, and yeah. The only thing is that only works when you're the A side, like a superstar. If you're like Shakur and nobody knows or gives a fuck about you, then you just become a laughing stock. Same thing with Haney. Those dudes are laughing stocks. It's so funny to think that they think like, oh, we're hot shit. But it's like, dude, you're a punchline in the sport. People make fun of you. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. But, Floyd, I don't know, man. Floyd did a lot. He changed his style quite a bit as he got older, but he did kind of what B-Hop did in a way. He adjusted. He became more efficient. He did what he had to do. Damn, Yayan keeps jumping in and out. Yayan, make up your fucking mind.
People just don't like you when you win. You're going to get people to hate on you when you're winning. This is how it goes.
Mm.
Floyd is a winner, so because of that, there's going to be people that dislike him. That's all it is.
Well, that's not
I
the
don't
only
have to.
reason.
I don't have to do what you want me to do to win a boxing match. He's proved that. They don't like that, so they're talking shit about him.
Yeah,
That's
but the
all.
only way he can do that is because he's the A side and he's the money side fighter. So all the breaks go to him.
I don't even know what that means, but yeah, when he's fighting these guys,
What I mean is the money, the interests are in his favor. So when if he's the A side, he can convince guys to take weight cuts.
So you're saying Mayweather fights are rigged? Mayweather fights are rigged.
I'm just saying, like, because it's the same thing. Like, if it's champion versus challenger, like the breaks will always go to the champion because he's a champion. Now, I'm not saying it's not fair. I'm just giving you an analysis. Like, and the way I'm saying that is because we look at guys today who try to do that, and they don't have the same bargaining power as Floyd. So that's why it doesn't work out for them the way they think it is.
I mean, it's a different era, but what I'm saying is when Mayweather was fighting these guys just simply couldn't beat him, no matter what Floyd did. And because of that, he's hated. It's really that simple. All that other stuff you saying, I guess if you want to say that, but it's really that simple. They couldn't beat the guy, so they're like, fuck the guy. That's all it is.
Okay, well, I'm telling you that if he had fought that way in the 70s and 80s, he would have lost because the politics of the sport would have been different, and they would give it to the aggressor, or they would give it to the guy who's more. So I'm saying that the politics of it is what benefits that style of fighting.
Let me say this: when you said that they like him because he's winning, I disagree. No, people love winners. What they didn't like about him was how much shit he talked and how he made himself like a WWE type heel. He did that to himself. So what comes with putting yourself on a public platform and you get judged? He put himself up there to be judged. Now, while that definitely helped him, he was the highest paid boxer in history. It also puts you also on the platform to be judged and for people to dislike you, kind of like what Ali did. So I think he did that to himself, and he knew what he was doing.
So trash talking when you're a boxer would make people dislike you. Am I hearing you correctly?
When you talk the way Floyd did, Floyd just didn't go up there and say, "I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm better than you." He did all kinds of shit. You know, he gave us all views, magnifying glasses into his personal life. He, was doing this for the money, being super arrogant. You know what he did. And I'm not saying like I get it. I get that it's part of his.
So basically, he was arrogant.
He was being arrogant.
He was being dislikable. Yes,
yeah.
He's being unlikable.
Remember, he did something with the Mexican flag. What did he do with the Mexican flag? He shit on him somehow. What did he do? He did something.
He wore the sombrero versus De La Hoya.
He said something too, though, didn't he?
No.
Like, this is a mom, whatever. He did shit like that. So that's
he
why
probably said
people
this my country or something like that.
Like, you know what I mean? Sugar Ray Leonard is he's a version of somebody who talked a lot of shit, was very outspoken, but never did it in an arrogant or shitty way. And people loved him. People loved him because he didn't go the route of playing the villain. Floyd chose to be a villain. So what comes with being a villain? Yeah, money and fortune, but also being hated.
I heard y'all clamoring though. Why y'all kept saying my name?
Oh no, I think Marco he asked you a question, like he wanted your take on something, and I was like, oh, Yanni's probably working or something. Bro, I forgot. That was like 10 topics ago. I
was driving home.
I just think Mayweather was just in the ring doing what he did. Nobody could beat him. People were getting frustrated because they couldn't beat him, so they were like, we're just going to go to war with this guy. Now, I'll say this. He played into like the being a villain, so if he's disliked for that, that makes sense. But when it came to boxing, people just were upset that they couldn't beat him. Nobody could beat him. They just couldn't do it. He was too slippy. He's too good for him. They couldn't beat him. That fueled the dislike.
Also, he just had like a really boring, like non-active style, so that could also make people not like him as a fighter,
Yeah,
but because he's the A side, he's the money side fighter, he can get away with it.
What happened with?
I feel weird. I feel weird about that because Benavidez has a really fan-pleasing style, and he's disliked a lot. Now, this is not comparing his era to Floyd, but he has a fan-friendly style, pleasing, all that. But for whatever reason, he gets more negative feedback than positive feedback. But he fights like you would want him to fight. He's in the guy's face, pressure. He's hitting guys. Some guys he's knocking out, like fan pleasing style. But people still talk shit about him. When it's like he's fighting, his fighting style is what you guys would like, but you guys still talk shit about him.
I think the biggest criticism of Benavidez stems from the fights that he hasn't been able to get, and I think that's mostly due to politics and the politics of the promoter that he's loyal to. So
nobody's saying that though. They're saying this guy is trash. He can't beat this guy. He can't beat that guy. They were saying a year ago he was going to lose. They were saying a year ago he was going to lose to Burrell. Then he fights him and beats him. They're still, he got knocked down in that fight, but he won the fight.
Who was saying that? Was it you?
So yeah, that's what I'm saying, Marco.
Who was saying that?
So they still talk down on him.
Who was saying that?
I mean, I was saying that. I was talking down. I was talking down on him in this very panel.
His voice sounds weird. That's why I don't want to respond to it. But yeah.
Who was saying that?
You said you were saying that, the other dude that was talking?
Nah, like who was saying that? That Morel was gonna whoop Benavidez. Who was saying that?
Well, I thought he was gonna whoop him. I was saying that.
People like him. That's who was saying.
Mm.
Hey Marco, FYI, you're muted, bro. So if he said something, we couldn't hear it.
Oh shit! I was responding this whole time. My bad.
Yeah, we were just cooking, bro. We weren't just.
No, I hear all of it. I was saying, yeah, I thought Benavidez was gonna definitely win that fight, obviously, but I remember you didn't. Yeah. Damn. That's I don't know, man. Floyd was
he's simply the greatest. So let's move on.
I mean, he's arguably the greatest. I don't know about.
I mean, my criticism of Floyd is that I think he could have beat those guys without fighting that boring ass style. Because I do think he's that good. He just
holy smokes.
It's boring, bro. I'm sorry. It's boring. It's boring. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good it is. It's boring. Nobody wants to watch.
I don't think it's boring. I don't think it's boring. If I'm able to minimize the damage you give me and just take you off and win the fight, that's not boring to me. I don't think that's boring.
I don't know. To me, that's boring as shit.
Two different opinions.
People just got different tastes for whatever reason, but that's not boring.
I like personally.
Yeah, I'm like a Bud type of fan. Like that's the kind of style I like. I like boxer punchers. Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, but the Mayweather style is not boring.
I like Bud too.
That's just boring.
I pick you apart. You can't fuck me up in return, and I win. Sound like easy work to me. I don't see why somebody would dislike that.
Did you enjoy watching Shakur versus De Los Santos? Did you enjoy that fight?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. You want to know why? Because I liked how.
Awesome. Opinion disregarded. I love it. Thank you.
I liked how Shakur was able to prevent De Los Santos from hurting him. I thought that takes skill. I liked it. Well, no knockouts, of course. Y'all want to see niggas. Y'all want to see niggas get fucked up. And I'm not even mad at that.
It's not tag. This is not freeze tag. It's boxing.
I would blame De Los Santos for not being able to hurt Shakur.
I would blame the judges for not scoring every round a 9-9 round.
Solid.
It's a draw.
You're lying to yourself.
I would respect it if you said that.
You're lying to yourself, bro. That's crazy.
I agree, man. Even when I was watching it, I'm like, yeah, what the fuck is Shakur doing? Like, you know, we all know I'm a Shakur fan, so like, even
tell him.
But that's his opinion, though. So
yeah. Boring.
He was able, like I said, I'm not saying it was the most exciting fight, but I'm just saying I thought it was pretty smart that he was able to keep De Los Santos from hurting. I thought that was smart. So I'm not knocking that.
Hey, I respect your opinion, but I'll say this: ESPN has I think they have like the World Championship of Tag, where they do like these two guys. They just run around like a jungle gym trying to play tag. I highly recommend that you give that a shot since that's your passion. That's what you love about boxing. You should go watch that instead of watching Canelo Crawford. Like, just go watch that.
You didn't hear what I said. You didn't hear what I said. I didn't say it was an exciting fight. What I'm saying is simply I found that impressive that he was able to prevent getting hurt. I don't know if you know, but De Los Santos is a pretty explosive puncher, and he was able to prevent him from landing on him clean.
Yeah,
That's
of
all I'm saying.
course.
I never said it was an exciting fight or it was a great performance. I didn't say no shit like that.
That was a boring ass play.
Yeah, it was really
Yeah,
I
boring.
think the issue is that it's that style is not in the spirit of the sport, right? You don't score points by not letting someone touch you. You score points by touching them. You get what I'm saying? So it's
Yep.
just not in the spirit of the sport. Like
Well,
it's not in the spirit of
I'm not
baseball to
mad at
have
that,
every
but
person at
he didn't
bat
get
just
fucked up.
bunt. You know what I'm saying? Like
let me say
you
this
can
though.
do that. It's just that's not in the spirit of the sport.
Let me say
Of
this.
course.
What
But he
has
redeemed himself from that though. So it is what it is.
Yeah,
Fucking boring ass fight.
it was pretty boring.
You
It was
can't
pretty
defend that.
boring.
Hell no.
It was pretty boring. But, Shakur did say he had a hurt hand. So I kind of believe it.
Hey, Mark Breland won his first title with a broken hand and a cortisone shot. Crimea River.
Apparently, Floyd used to always get his hands wrapped as well. Not wrapped, excuse me, injected with cortisone before. So, there's ways to keep fighting through the pain. So I don't know.
What's going on, Yeon?
what's up?
It's
What's going on?
Yayan.
Yeah. What's going on, buddy?
What's going on, man?
Yayan's very quiet. You working?
No, I just got off work. I told y'all when y'all was like clamoring, calling my name. Not just playing, but like when y'all was calling my name, I was driving home.
Oh, you were driving? Okay. Yeah, we were like, where is he?
I had to, but it is what it is.
Who's this?
That's why no one cares about Floyd to zero. Who doesn't?
Wait, why don't they care about Floyd?
Yeah. Jose, explain yourself.
I don't. You mumbling on here. What the fuck you just said?
Wait, what
I said,
happened?
Jose, explain yourself.
Josue. He's a Floydosexuals always have to bring it up. Damn. Vlogs and Yayan are the most nonchalant men on the panel. Word.
That's
Because
not the
of
first nice thing she said about me.
yeah, it's about right. After Bud get hit clean the first time he'd decide to fight, we'll see. Super chat alert. I can't wait. We need two more. Two more. Oh wait, my bad. CJ, nobody wanted to watch his style, but he sold the most pay-per-views. Make it make sense, Mo. His style in the ring and shit talking was effective. Yes.
Very
Now,
effective.
I didn't say people didn't want to watch it. I said I thought it was boring.
Mo, was you like okay? So when Floyd was out here active, was you watching boxing? You was watching boxing.
No, because the shit was boring as fuck.
No, I'm saying
Why would I
not
watch?
him specifically. I'm just saying like
No, he
his
killed the
popular.
sport. No, he killed the sport because he did what everyone else does now. Where he's kind of stagnating the division and all the big money fights. So no, I thought it was boring. He hurt the sport.
Floyd hurt the sport.
I don't think he understood my question.
What was the question?
No, I was asking like I don't know. Never mind.
Spit it out.
Shout out to Floyd.
What was the question?
Yo, I seen somebody say this the other day. They was like like when Floyd had retired initially.
Mm-hmm.
They said he had came back because he was like low on money, I guess.
I mean,
And I kind of believe it because like I was watching like a interview like with Floyd like when he was coming back. He was like, they saying I'm broke, but I got all these cars and houses. It sounded like like he was trying to like cover up the fact. So
yeah, I've been saying this for a long time. Now, obviously, there's no way we could prove it, but that's kind of what I think. But anyway, guys, let me wrap this up. I will be back on tonight. Gotta go get my daughter. I appreciate you guys.
All right, later.
Peace.